Nobody really gon' keep it, it's real life. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you, like me. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it, it's real. Faded nature, faded nature. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it, it's real. Faded nature, faded nature. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it, it's real.
Your mic is muted, sir.
I thought it was all cool in here. Like, I can hear you. You hear me? I hear myself. Damn, my bad.
What's going on, my man?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Drop Your 3 Cent. As you can see, I am chocolate, not perfect. Hey, what up, Jason? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What up, Jay? What's going on, my brother?
Tish, I see you. Hey, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. Man, I didn't have a headache for about a couple hours, but we still here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it done.
Right.
I was trying to take a nap, but you know, I got kids, so that didn't work out too well.
Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate the dedication, man, for showing up, man.
Hey, we good though. What's happening? How y'all feeling?
Tired like a mother sucker. How you feeling, Jeff?
I'm feeling pretty good today.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Miss Jess.
Kicked in yet?
No, not yet.
Hey, I know, Jay. That's what I've been doing all day too, drinking hella water. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely the trick most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta give a birthday shout out. A couple of birthday shout outs. We gotta give a birthday shout out to Jason. His birthday was March 1st. Also, Jessica's cousin Cynthia, you know what I'm saying? I call her my family too. Her birthday's today, so she's watching. Happy birthday to you as well.
Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday, Jay. How old are you? About 62? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tish, I'm going to bring you in, okay?
Let's do it. David Ruffin was on time today. What's going on?
Leave me alone. You know, I went through a lot this week.
I know, man.
Right.
How y'all doing?
No, it's been a long week. I've been conducting interviews, dealing with this, dealing with that, having to put out fires, and still trying to show up and do the show. I'm a little drained.
I
We still got some more ripping around to do this weekend, so.
Oh Lord!
Enjoy this concoction.
I was doing more resting this weekend, so.
So what?
So everything went good with your check-in?
Yeah, everything went good. The eyes are still healing. The left one's still being a little stubborn, but hey, it's better have positive news than negative, right? So everything's good. Yeah, everything's good. So like I tell people, if y'all diabetics out there, take care of yourself. You do not want to go through what I'm going through if you don't have to.
That's a fact.
Get ready to pour out this extra drink right here and just drink some water.
Yeah, drink some water. Or drink water after. But you know, fun fact though, if it's straight up alcohol, like nothing with juice in it, you good. because alcohol lowers blood sugar. But if you're mixing it with fruit juice, then chase it with some water.
I'm a G. I'm a G like that. Strapped with hit hard tactics.
Straight up no chaser, right? Straight up no chaser.
It's some Hennessy with some hip.
You got that man over there making real life decisions right now. You understand?
Right. Oh, goodness.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you're tuning in and watching so far, make sure you guys hit the like, share, subscribe button. I got a few extra subscribers on my YouTube, so I really appreciate you. Next, we're going to try to grow the Dropkick 3 Cent YouTube page. But as for right now, I'm trying to get my King Third page up. So I want to definitely thank you guys for subscribing. That's where you guys are going to get the content as of right now. Then once we get the followers up on the Dropkick 3 Cent, then we'll switch over to that platform. We just want to make sure we have all the followers. We make sure we got everything going in the right direction for that. So I want to thank everybody who's participating. But if you're on Facebook, make sure you hit the like button and you hit the share button. And when you're coming into the actual chat, make sure that you're hitting the like and the love button. It's going to help the algorithm. It's going to help spread the word. So for those that have been doing it, I think like a couple of weeks ago, you guys were on it. We had up to like 10 shares. 10 shares. So just that 10 shares alone got us like almost close to like 200 views within that night. So I appreciate you guys.
Most definitely. Facebook crew is the real MVPs, man. They've been here since the beginning. The Facebook squad. We appreciate y'all.
Also, we got a bit of news. Well, maybe we'll share it towards the end once we get more people in here.
All right.
We got adoration. We're gonna add adoration to the show. Miss Thailand, how you doing?
Hello.
What up? Hey, happy Women's Day to all the women on the panel.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? It's y'all day, man. Not like every day ain't y'all day, you know what I mean? But today y'all get some extra love, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Gotta love it.
Celebrate.
Yo, welcome adoration.
Hello.
So you missed the after party. You had the mirror on your heels. You had a fan club. I'm telling you.
Right, got him out here choosing.
Thank you.
Hell no.
All right.
Y'all know
how you doing over there, adoration, fresh and yawning in the morning?
I just woke up, literally. I set my alarm to 10 minutes before the show, and I was just like,
there you go.
You were dedicated.
Did I get it? But I saw Third sent me the link like hours ago, and I was like, I gotta get on.
I get up, and I don't. That would be me. If I was in Thailand, I don't know.
I would have.
It's not even that early. I just sleep late nowadays.
Oh, so you were on Negro time even in Thailand? Was it like 12 o'clock there?
No, it's the morning.
I'm like, that's embedded in our DNA. What you talking about?
It's like 6 o'clock,
I
right?
grew up getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but now that I'm on my own, sorry, mommy and dad, I ain't doing that. That's crazy. But no. Listen, I used to get up at 6 when I was in Dubai to be on the show, so I could get up a little later.
Okay, we appreciate you. What time is it now?
It's 9.
9? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah,
you be lazy over there. Get your ass up.
Yeah.
Here I am. It's like 5 in the morning and shit. Yes, get your ass up. It is
when you
9
don't work
o'clock,
a job, you get accustomed to getting up late.
That's true. That's true.
Your whole schedule just changes.
Your whole schedule is, yeah, you're right. That I know. Yeah.
Facts.
Yes.
Hey,
All
man,
right.
let's get it cracking off, man. Third, what's the word of the day? I know you got one.
Not yet. I hit you.
Oh, shit. Okay, go ahead and Google something real quick. Go ahead.
Nah. I'm already ready. Just, we're going to have some, just a little arrangements around here. But first, before we get started, if you guys are coming on, make sure that you guys are hitting the link. We shared it. We're sharing it in the Facebook group. If you're coming on, make sure that you got your camera on. You know, make sure you have your headphones on if you're using your phone. Make sure you're in a nice, quiet spot. Make sure you got your Wi-Fi on. Also know that if you're using your headphones, it is essentially like a microphone, so it's going to pick up every little thing that you do, whether you're chewing, whether you're snoring, whether you're yawning, whether you're talking, whether you're farting, it's picking up everything. So just be mindful. As Quez likes to say, this is a production. We are potentially growing out throughout the whole world, so you don't want somebody in Thailand or Dubai hearing you chew and sound like a cow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just make sure you're in the best representation of yourself. Or taking shits. Your best representation. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I like it. Okay.
Make a decision.
Great intro.
All right, so before we get started, though, we're gonna hit you off with some ratchet news. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Third. We back with some more ratchet news. Buckle up because this week has been a wild one. First things first, Facebook and Instagram shut down. I know it's saying everybody in frenzy, including me, because I thought I finally got canceled for, you know, the podcast that we've been doing. So I was tripping for a minute. And I know that, you know, some of the thirsty girls out there, some of those thirsty ass dudes be trying to slide into them DMs to get with these gold digging women. Instagram models couldn't post. I mean, everybody went crazy. Then I had to go to Twitter to go find out what had happened, just to find out that everybody got shut down. So thank God. But moving on. March 5th was Super Tuesday. Looks like it's going to be a showdown between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, the two old fogies, good versus evil, or the two evils, whatever. I just don't understand, like, how the hell did this dude, Donald Trump, with 91 indictments, got a couple of cases as far as misinformation and fraud. He was found liable of rape. What else? He caused an insurrection, known racist, but yet still he's the primary candidate for the Republican Party. They keep telling you who they are, and yet still niggas want to vote for them. But moving on to the next. Nikki Haley finally decides to suspend her campaign. I mean, it was clear. I mean, she wasn't winning nothing. I think Republicans hate more, what they hate more than a black person running for president is a woman, especially a woman who is mixed of Indian and white blood. So yeah, she didn't get no love at all. And plus she was dumb anyway, especially with her comments about black history and slavery and all that. You know, she's an idiot, but that's who the Republicans love to pick these days. Moving on. Sticking with them politics, for y'all who are in the LGBTQ community, you might not want to go to Russia, because if you get caught in any type of homosexual activity, you will be punished up to 12 years. Talk about a dictatorship. No pun intended. No pun intended. Moving on. In some ratchet news, Dre Michelle from Basketball Wives announced that she's pregnant with a 22-year-old player, Jalen Green's baby. Problem is that Dre is like in her 40s or 30s or something like that. She's way older than this dude. Yet and still, you know, people are applauding her, saying how beautiful she is, but I don't hear the predator talk, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's cute when a gold digger does it, but you get my drift. This is sick. But hey, diggers gotta dig, right? Anyway, let's go to the next.
That I am the cause of the rift between you and your daughter. D.L. Hughley, because you're too afraid to sit down with us, as we've said repeatedly, hey brother, let's have a conversation and let's do it publicly, because our community can really heal on how we can resolve this.
Moving on. A hairstylist is going viral for, I guess, you know, leaving a dude because he invited her to a basketball game and he purchased, like, I guess, nosebleed seats. And she didn't like that, so she left. The entitlement of these females these days, which is what we're going to talk about in today's topic. So, you know, I think that's about all for the ratchet news that we can go on for today. Well, I'm Third Degree, and that was your ratchet news. Enjoy the show.
Way to set us up, guys. Appreciate that.
Not bad. Not bad.
Way to set us up, huh? Boy.
It was a lot.
You was doing good for a minute there, and then you know what I mean. It just kind of what happened?
Where'd he go left at? What did I do?
Hey, you just said fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Enough of this political correct shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get straight to the point. There's predators and pedophiles and shit out there.
The dictation.
Sir, he's grown. You know what I'm saying? He's a grown ass man. Nobody feel bad for him.
You know what I mean? Like, they talk about R. Kelly though.
R. Kelly was messing with minors. They were minors.
By alcohol.
Please don't say that man's name on this podcast.
He was messing with minors.
He didn't just mess with minors. He raped little girls. And held people. He was a trafficker. I mean,
I am convinced that Third has made it his life's mission to get us all canceled. So I just appreciate that. I appreciate that, sir. You know what I mean? I'm in the fight with you, but you know.
The cancel brothers. Hey,
man,
is it fair? Nah.
Hey, D, the link is in the group chat like we always do, and then on Facebook it's in the comments. It's pinned. I can't send it on YouTube, but go ahead, Quez, do what you do.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I want to say it now. What can you add on to that, sir? No, I'm just playing. Third, what's the word, man?
Today's word is domino effect. And domino effect, what does that mean within domino effect behavior? Is if pretty much what is meant by domino effect? A domino effect is a cumulative effect produced when one event sets off a series of similar related events, a form of chain reaction. The term is an analogy to a falling roll of dominoes. So pretty much meaning that, and we can even go into like Darwin's third law of I think what is it, motion. For every action, there's an equal but opposite reaction. So a lot of what you're going to see that's going to be kind of like correlated within some of the topics is that there's a cause and effect for everything. So or a domino effect, essentially. So for some of the things that you do will affect someone that's coming behind you, or maybe someone maybe in the far future. You know what I'm saying, with some of the events. But I mean, we see it today where a lot of our actions have effects or have causes behind it. And some people don't like to really take accountability for their actions, or they act as if it just doesn't exist. So yeah, I mean, we got a few topics tonight that we're talking about. One of them is one of the ones that we've seen and we touched upon was is $30 enough for a lunch date? The other one is basically, I guess there's an influencer saying that, you know, not to be a stepdad, you know, by any means. And then there's another one where we've seen, actually a shout out to MC Toes Melvin, you know, if he comes through, but pretty much saying that a child will thrive based on the mental health and the happiness of a mother. So we're going to take a deep dive into that also. So again, those are things that have cause and effect, especially like domino effects. So, but since it's International Women's Day, you know, we're going to let the ladies choose first. Which topic should we touch first tonight?
How about Jess?
It doesn't matter. You want to get the ratchetness out the way, then start with the lunch. Yeah, if you want to stay back around the middle to even it out, then any of the other. Me, I don't care.
Yeah,
one out of a hat.
But it's definitely International Women's Day. Boy, they can't decide what they want to eat, man. Pick something.
Really?
I don't know. Any day. Even when I'm cooking, I'm like,
I am too. I'm the same way. You don't hear me arguing with you. I'm the same way.
Listen, it's either that or the same thing.
Yep, I can be cooking a meal and still be like, I think I want that.
Right.
Exactly. I don't know what I want.
Hey, when we get hungry, hey, what we gonna eat? I don't know. I can eat anything, you know. Like, so that doesn't help.
I want everything.
That doesn't help.
Right? Yeah.
Doesn't help in any type of direction. Give me any type of clue.
Hey, y'all want everything except for the stuff we pick. You know what I'm saying?
Buy everything so I have
want it.
options.
Wait, and we don't want it until it's in your possession, and then we want to dig in your plate. Yeah.
I mean,
When we make the first suggestion, nah, I don't want that.
I gotta eat certain things away from her because she'll come around like.
That's what I do though. Like I'll wait for him to order. Yeah, because more than likely we're picking the same thing. We like the same stuff. So I wait for him to order. Then I pick my second choice because his choice is normally my first choice. Then I take my fork and dig in my first choice, which is his plate.
And then you have
Golly, boy, is that
the rule is this: buy options.
That's why I get both my meals.
Not digging my first choice. You know what I'm saying? That's not your plate, man. That's not your plate. That's not your first
buy
plate.
options. That's the rule.
That's what it is. Tell him adoration.
Adoration said buy options. Hell no.
Buy options.
He was good with you. How you doing?
Hello.
How are you?
What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey,
yeah, they were
everybody.
giving you a happy Women's Day shout out.
Happy what?
Women's Day shout out.
Is that what this is today?
Yeah,
I know. That's what I was like. Okay.
You ain't no woman.
I'll take
It's
it.
actually all month. Actually, it's all month.
Apparently, we have a month. I know that.
It's all month.
I'm with
Hey,
that. I can celebrate that.
I thought it was
Jamal?
March Madness.
That's
that
it, girl.
She said March Madness.
I don't know March Madness.
Hey, shout out to Jamal. Shout out to Rob Hartz. You know, every time I post up a flyer, they are sharing it and they are resharing it. They're making sure that they get their people in, you know, so they stay on it. I don't have to ask them nothing. They just do it off of GP. So I appreciate you. What's up, Shannon? Happy International Women's Day.
What's up, Shannon? Happy Women's Day to you too. What's going on?
Girl.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, so if you guys want to come on as a guest, the link is in the comments on Facebook. I pinned it. For those who are watching on YouTube, hello, thank you. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. Appreciate everybody who does it. So yeah, ladies, pick one. The $30. Stepdaddy.
Let's go for it. $30. Let's knock it out.
$30 for lunch. Let's go.
We're gonna get a wheel. Next time we're gonna get a wheel, we're gonna spin the wheel. And that's
Okay.
Hey, that'll be dope. Something, you know what I'm saying?
I got a virtual one we can use.
Yeah, I do too. We can use that.
Dope.
Yeah, let's do that.
$30.
Hell no. Hey, look at Shannon talking about let me borrow $30.
All right, so in extended Ratchet Kaniga news, there was a viral clip that have gone on about pretty much a girl saying that $30 wasn't enough for lunch, and she chastised this dude. I have the clip, so peep it out right here, and we're gonna take a deep dive.
So today this dude wrote me on Instagram, and he was like, "Can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch." So I was like, "Okay." I wrote him back, and I was like, "Send it." So he wrote me and was like, "Okay, what's your Cash App?" So I sent him the Cash App. Yeah, I just knew I was finna open my Cash App and I was finna have at least probably about $100. You get what I'm saying? Because like I eat and that's how much I spend on my food. Yeah, I opened my Cash App and this man sent me $30. Yeah, yes, $30. And I'm just like, at first I'm like, damn, like, am I ungrateful? Like, am I fucked up? Like, the feeling like, why the fuck would you send me $30? But then I had to ask people and they was like, nah, cause I'm like, $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like, what the fuck you thought I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A? Like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what did you think I was gonna eat? It's like, when I go and eat, I eat full course meals. Like, I order a appetizer, a entree, and a dessert, and a drink. That can't even get me 2 drinks. Like, what the fuck? And then this man had the audacity to write me back and say, let me get to know you. Why the fuck do you think I'm gonna let you get to know me and you just send me $30 for lunch? Is you dumb?
Adoration over there. Yes, adoration. The ladies in the States, some of the ladies are really just that dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, $30 is better than, than 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand her getting mad over like 5 because she gotta go get something off the dollar menu. But at the same time, though, I mean, shit, you eating $30, man. You know what I'm saying? You can make that stretch for a whole week if you're really on your ish. And that's how I know.
How long is your lunch break?
Me too. That's all I know too.
Like, where are you going for lunch that you can order an appetizer, a main entree, and 2 drinks, and then
dessert.
go back to work? Where are you working at?
She ain't got no job. She Tommy. She the female Tommy. She ain't got no job. Her
fuck?
job is hustling dudes off the internet, sucker ass dudes will be sending fucking lunch money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's her job. Lunch, dinner money. Hair, weed.
A dude's a sucker for sending lunch and dinner money? That makes him a sucker?
Because he ain't know her like that. Now, that's one thing if that was like his lady or something like that, but I don't know, man. I have reservations about doing stuff like that, and that's just me.
The fact that she said, "Why would I let you get to know me and you sent me $30 for lunch?" That's what made him a sucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I get that, but like
before you got to know the individual that was smacking her lips and complaining about $30 for lunch, which is more than enough. You know what I'm saying? You can get like 4 biggie bags from Wendy's. You can get 2 footlongs, 3 cookies, 2 bags of chips, and a soda from Subway. You can go like that. Like, where are you going for lunch, ma'am? You don't have time to go sit down at the Cheesecake Factory and eat lunch.
Them little 4 nuggets.
No job.
Her dessert is the chocolate shake.
That shake, that little
yeah, you get your little frosty. You know what I'm saying? You get your little chocolate frosty and get you a chili to go. You know what I'm saying? For later on in the night, all for $30.
I
can't. What are you talking about here?
I would have a trough of fries because I don't eat.
Oh snap! Hold on, say what's up, pops? This is he the 21st century got himself a camera.
Okay.
No.
What up?
No. You tell me what's going on.
Oh, so this your daddy that said he would come home at 3 o'clock in the morning?
What was that? You know what? This ain't working for me, man. I didn't realize how crappy my phone was.
I tried to tell you, man, you need to get a droid, man. You know, a good droid, not the droid from 1999.
Get an iPhone.
I think I'm going to have to upgrade with everybody else. I'm having bad phone days these days.
Hey, you know, we'll take it, though. It's good to see you, though. You know what I'm saying? Because for the longest, you was adamant about, I ain't doing it. And you hear the ice and the glass clinking.
Okay, so you're hey, well, the glass gonna be clinking, but that's, well, I don't want to talk about that. It's the internet. I got to remember who I work for.
You don't know, and hey, like you used to say, they know my face, but they don't know my last name. So we
exactly. Speaking of that, I didn't put my last name on it. What'd you say?
Yeah, but $30, I think $30 is enough for like a day's worth of lunch. I mean, like Quez was saying, you can take that and still have something like to eat when you get home. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think it's the entitlement, man. Like, I don't know what's going on these days where I'm glad that I'm not single, man, because I don't want to be in the dating field with these high class or want to be high class ass diggers. You know? It'd be nice. It's International Women.
I think that's where the misconception is coming from, because these are high class women. We are conflating two issues. These are not high class women. These are low budget. You know what I mean? No moral having, the audacity to say that somebody has to pay to get to know you type women. High class women don't even act like that. You know what I mean? First of all, a high class woman wouldn't tell you to send them some money for lunch over the internet before even meeting you. Like, truth be told, you don't get those kind of conversations from high class women. Oh, send me something for lunch. They're not worried about that, man. That's these are not the same people. High class and project chicks are two different things. And this is Rochelle from the projects talking about $30 ain't enough for lunch, but you just had a Lunchable yesterday for lunch, and some of your coworkers, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? It's not adding up.
Ladies,
Where's the being raw on the ladies during Women's History Month?
Because we got to define it too.
I didn't realize you was heavy-handed like that, Clay.
Hey, you know, we love women. We love women. You know, but we don't love these.
Yeah.
We don't love these
I'm just
women.
saying, you got to define the two, man. These are two different categories. Like we letting the ratchets get up here with the high class, and then we mixing them. They all look the same now because you buy some $300 weed with your income tax money, and now you're a whole new person for the next 3 months till your edges start showing.
Benny says beer packets with millionaire dreams. You ain't never lied. You never lied. Shannon says feeding their kids Capri Suns and fruit snacks, calling it a full course meal. Dominique Parker says women know who to ask and who not to ask. Women feel comfortable asking because some men make it easy. Elaborate.
I agree.
Because I agree. So so essentially, are you saying that you know who the suckers are, or
no?
Found them out early, huh?
Sometimes the suckers be pushing it on you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just can't get rid of them. But to me, I feel like if you accept it, it's like feeding a stray cat. It's gonna keep trying to come back and get in and get in. It's like trying to bait you. And when you're thirsty, you trying to get it from him. He trying to get something else from you, even just to be a friend of yours or to date you, because it might be a little sucker or a little nerd or whatever. But it'll come back on you. And $30, I mean, come on, really? So you gonna eat good for one day from him? Is it really you gonna do somebody like that? And you got to get it from Cash App? I'd rather wait until we can go out on a date. Well, I mean, what's that supposed to be? Internet dating? You know what I'm saying? Is it internet dating?
Right.
You never, are we still what you call it? Quarantine? I mean, quarantine.
So before Jess, when I was on the market, I would have girls hit me up like, "Oh, I'm hungry. Can you send me something for lunch or for dinner?" And my answer would be the same: the funk no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have Cash App? Like, no, my Cash App don't work. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but like the boldness or the audacity of some of these females that they, you know, I don't get why some would actually think that they could.
And don't send it to me Cash App. Don't send it to me Cash App. If I want that money right away, I gotta pay Cash App a percentage to get it. Right. So you're not getting $30. So don't send me Cash App.
That's why she was mad. She had to pay $1.25.
Yeah, because she wasn't getting a full 30.
Got $28.75. You know what I'm saying? Cut into her
funds. You sell it. Why you
transferring over
sell it,
to her real
or just
bank.
order me something and send it. You don't have to
show
send me the money. You know me. Send me what I like, and that's it.
I don't know you. That's the thing. That's the thing. These people don't know people. I don't understand that thing. I hate when people are like, "Hey, let me send you some money for lunch." I'm like, "What? Who are you?" Somebody that you're gonna meet. Like, no, you're not somebody that I'm gonna meet. Who do you think you are? I don't know.
You said her edges look hungry.
I said she was hungry just like her edges was hungry. She was gonna spend $15 on food and go spend the rest on get her some edge cream. Cause that's
oh my God.
Shannon says they out here trying to fund lifestyles through men instead of standing on business. Now you're exactly right. Exactly. So why is it? Let's ask the ladies. You know, why is it that some women are like that, or why do you think that they are?
Hey, can I say something before the ladies start talking?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So the problem is, and there's two problems actually. You got a lot of women who are groomed by older guys, even if they don't realize it. They were groomed by older guys, and that's just the way they know how to operate. And then you have some guys who just have no game and they lead with their wallet.
True.
So between the two of those, you know, you got a bunch of women out here who look at a lot of the first parts of a relationship as being transactional. And that's a sure sign of low emotional intelligence. So when she said something like that out in the open and was shameless about saying it, you know, that gave, you know, genuine guys who might have liked her a real reason to get a red flag and go about their business.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
All words, Pop.
So, ladies, how do you feel when you see women there like that?
I don't feel any type of way about any of them women because it's not me. I also see it as it's a trend. So a lot of the times I take what people say on social media as you're just trying to get likes and follows because they know that that's popular right now and they're doing it for clout. So they will make these videos. I'm sorry, her video didn't look like to me. It was her personal opinion because there was a lot of theatrical things going on while she was talking about it. So to me, it was done for likes and shares and try to get more followers and all that. That's what it seemed like to me because this is a topic right now that's viral.
Yeah.
So we have to remember we're in a social media age where people don't even want to work 9-to-5 jobs anymore. They want to become viral and be influencers on social media. Like right now, they're threatening getting rid of TikTok, right? What are all these people going to do if TikTok shuts down? What are they going to do? Because they don't have a backup plan. So this is what they do, how they want to have their life going. So I don't take any of this stuff. I mean, it's good to talk about. We're talking about it. It's a good discussion. But I take half of the stuff that they say with a grain of salt. Because I doubt if anybody's actually sitting in a restaurant with her while she's ordering a 5-course meal by herself. I have all. No, you don't, baby girl. No, you don't. You at Denny's ordering off. They build a breakfast menu, drinking water because you can't get orange juice or milk. Like seriously, like you're not doing that. But you want to come out here and make these men think that that's what you are. And they figure, someone who figure they can't pull a woman like her, they will spend this money and realize that at the end of the day, she trash. Like it's not even somebody that he wants to be around with. So seeing someone like that, especially on social media, like I said, I don't take any of this.
No, Ashley, I hear you. Some of it is staged because again, they're doing it for likes and views. But like I said, when I was out there in the dating world, you know what I'm saying? Like before, no, it's these are women who actually do that stuff. They'll ask you for money, like whether it's to pay a phone bill or hey, I'm short on rent or I had, you got to be careful even liking like some of the stuff that you see on social media because once you hit like a like or like a love, whatever, they'll slide into your DMs talking about, oh, how much you want to pay for more content or just for me to how much you're gonna. I'm dead serious.
Yes, it's facts.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. So I don't necessarily think it's like staged. That there are some women that actually have that mentality. But then on the flip, though, you have some women who are good women who don't think like that. But I think, for the dudes who are actually trying to find like a genuine connection, some of them might get turned off because of what they see, what they're encountering, with these types. And it seems like there's more of these types because the good women are essentially taken. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a smart man, if you see a good woman, you're going to take her off the market. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
at least
don't do that. Like the good women are not taken. The good women are out conducting business and not prioritizing their life around social media.
Thank you. The good women are busy.
That's what the good women are doing. They're not entertaining conversations. You know what I'm saying? Adoration said we're not, but you're in Thailand, so you don't really count. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about American women.
Like I don't have businesses. Fine.
And we're also not.
I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry. I don't want no smoke.
She about to fly out the chopper.
If you can't afford a ticket to come see me, then you're not in. Like,
I don't want no smoke. But no, seriously, like the women you looking for are conducting business.
Right. And we're not allowing social media to influence who we pick and choose as our person.
No way.
We're not letting these trends influence who we pick. And that's what's going on nowadays. When people see things that are, they're trending, they figured that's how life is supposed to be. And they're modeling their lives around these social media posts. And in reality, the person you modeling your life to might not even be a person who lives that way.
Say that.
Benny says we're in the monetization stage, and it costs now to have the GFE girlfriend experience. So at that part, the dudes are tricked, and what does that make the girl?
Prostitutes.
A goods and services type of transaction. I mean, that's essentially what it's kind of like boiled down to, but it's sad that, because again, if we're going to flip it, and I'm going to play advocate a bit, that you got dudes who are out here really just using women. You know what I'm saying? They're using women as tools. So women are turning around and flipping it, and they're trying to use dudes for what they can get out of them. You know what I'm saying? So again,
let me say something. They're never going to win that game because, you know, let's say you got a Jeff Bezos or you got, okay, you don't even need a Jeff Bezos. You just need a guy who's making about, I don't know, maybe low six figures and staying by himself, not married, no real obligations. He's just taking care of himself. That woman, that man will strip that woman of all the dignity she has if she'll react for money. You know? So, you know, women, don't be so, you know, quick to jump to a guy who's willing to toss you some cash. Be willing to jump with a guy who's willing to empower you or enable you to make your own cash. Because then he's trying to make you valuable for real. If he's throwing you money, you're not valuable. You're gone product. He's expecting you to leave. But, you know, if he's empowering you, enabling you to try to do something better, then he's taking you serious.
Amen.
Word.
Amen.
All right, so there's actually some guys who, or I don't know if this is real or if it's fake or whatever, but there's some guys who actually feel like, you know, that some women are actually obligated to such. And there was I guess another kind of a viral video where I guess a woman sent back the $15 that a man sent her, but there was a guy who actually agreed with her stance, and we'll get a little bit of what he has to say, and then we'll dive into that too.
Girl is going viral after a man sent her $15 for lunch, but she thought it wasn't enough and sent it back. I know that's right. Ladies, this is why I tell y'all to stop dating broke boys. It's 2024. You got to leave the broke boys alone. The baby boys, leave those broke boys alone. You're only going to get $15 from them. I promise you. You have to stop. Like, $15 will never be enough. What is this, McDonald's? You want her to go get McDonald's? You're supposed to be giving her Ruth Chris, not McDonald's. Like, I really don't know who raised you boys, bro. You got to send her $50 or more. $15 is not going to cut it. But, I mean, if you're broke, I get it. But $15 will never cut it, bro. $15? Bro, this is a queen. Salute to you, queen. Good job. Good job. Y'all know we had to get to 1 minute. But now in reality, you ungrateful as fuck.
Thank you. Hey,
So wait,
I was gonna roast the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he did that. Boy, I was gonna tear him in shreds, boy. Hey, Shannon said it for me too with that. But it was a half a sip of water in that goddamn bottle, bro. What are you talking about?
He was practicing that in the car for like 45 minutes. That's why all that water went. Oh, goodness.
But on the flip, though, I mean, there are dudes who actually saying women this stuff, and they actually feel like they should. So, again, you know, for dudes who are like that, you know, he's not, but there are dudes who are just saying that stuff just to essentially just to, you know, get the cookies.
Get some Gucci. That's
but I have a question. I have a question to you guys American people. How much is $15-$30 in America right now?
Before anyone answers, hold up. Before anyone answers, Adoration, we are not going to act brand new today, okay? I love and I appreciate you that you're in Thailand, but you were still in America. You were born in American soil.
No. I'm asking for people who live there. For those who live there. For those who live there. I'm sorry. For those of you who live there. What is
$15 is more than enough to get lunch.
Different countries, so $30 in Thailand is an okay amount of money, and Dubai is not okay amount of money. So honestly, I'm not really getting the context of everything because I heard 30, then I heard 15, so I'm trying to figure out so I can have a.
But can you get lunch in Dubai with $30?
Yeah,
can you get a reasonable lunch?
I mean, yeah, if you want to
make, you can get something to eat.
Right.
You can get something
to eat. I know that. I know you can get food. I'm just trying to figure out so I can understand. She's like, I can't even get 2 drinks, and I'm like,
drinks are not considered part of lunch. You know what I'm saying? You should be waiting for happy hour, man. You know what I'm saying? Like drinks
Right.
are
No,
not
I understand
lunch
that. I'm
breaks.
trying to figure out like
Hey,
how much.
if you want to get a drink with that $15, just stop by the liquor store and get you one of those little bitty bottles, the miniature bottle.
Right.
But
$5
can't you like go
shooters.
to
You know what
like
I'm saying?
right? But you can go to like Starbucks and buy a lot of drinks, right?
Hey, Shannon said this is an American podcast. You're gonna get excommunicated. I'm gonna come to here.
Listen, I'm
for
an
new
American
Negro.
that doesn't
She
live
came
in
here.
America.
How much is $15 exactly?
No, I want to know
in Dubai.
It all
in
depends
Dubai,
on
we are not like that in here in
Right.
Dubai. Us Dubaians are not like that.
No, I'm just trying to ask about how much can it get you so I understand. Because I'm not
Wendy's has
understanding
a
the
4
context.
for $4.
She said she could
You know
get
what I'm
2
saying?
drinks. I'm trying to figure out what drinks is she talking about because
Hey, Wendy's
Starbucks, like
has
$5.
a $5, $6, and $7 biggie bag. They all come with 4 nuggets, some fries, a burger of your choice, and something to drink. It's more than enough to eat. You know what I'm saying? It's more than enough to fill your palate and take your ass back to work. Because if $30 ain't enough for you to eat lunch, you should be thinking about your real life decisions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the job you're working at, you know what I mean?
Okay,
the job
yeah, that's
you're
what I'm
working
asking.
at
Like,
is not affording you the lifestyle that you want. So now it's time to
but
make
2
some real
drinks at Olive
decisions.
Garden not going to cost you $30. Am I wrong?
Now you need to think about
So what can $30 get you in the red light district?
In Thailand or in Dubai?
Oh, they both got one? Goddamn.
Every country got one, you know that?
Mm-mm.
The strippers in every country. Listen, stop playing.
I know, we won't call them red light districts. That's the stroll. You know what
No,
I'm
that's
saying?
right.
That's the stroll. You know what I'm saying? We call it the stroll over here because they be outside with it walking. You know what I mean? Calisthenics.
In San Bernardino, they bold. They bold in San Bernardino. They next to
It's
nothing
full
with
see,
bold walking
them
around.
other countries, them hoes is lazy. You know what I'm saying? They be sitting in the room with the light on. No, in the United States, you gotta get your exercise on. We need you to walk up and down the block. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when did this turn from a $30 for lunch topic to what hoes gotta do on
because they prostitute, they prostituting via Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Pimp C told you before he got out of here, pimping ain't dead, it just moved to the web. You know what I'm saying?
I need them to not use Cash App.
And now they paying via Instagram, via Snapchat. They buying coochie via Instagram and Snapchat, and they buy access to women through Cash App. You know what I'm saying? That's what Pimp C said. Yeah, I heard him say it. I'm pretty sure some of y'all did. Pimping ain't dead. It just moved to the web. And now we got glorified prostitutes with good lace fronts. You know what I'm saying? That don't have to leave the house. That's what happened.
Hey, Melvin says, "Are we eating lunch or tricking?" That's the question.
I don't know, Melvin. I'm trying to figure it out.
Thing.
It all started
What's
with
up,
adoration brand new. You know?
I wanted to know. She said she couldn't get 2 drinks, so I'm trying to figure out how much is a drink in the U.S. right now.
Girl, that is
She said 2 drinks.
Adoration. She's talking about an adult alcoholic beverage. She's talking about an adult alcoholic beverage.
Okay.
You concentrate on an ignorant person.
Right.
I just wanted to understand.
No, and for lunch, like I said, I can go to Olive Garden on $30. I can eat their salad, soup and salad, and all that stuff, and have me I can do all that for $30. Yep. So send me the $30 if nobody else wants it. I'll put my Cash App in the link. No better.
First of all, I'm gonna be happy as hell with $30. Do you know $30 will last me a good 2 days? I could get a 4 for 4, put gas in my car. What? Send me $30.
So that's where the $30 might go if you send it to me. It might go straight to my gas tank, and I'll go eat me a sandwich at the house. I'm good.
A good old
I gotta make it work.
You ain't never lying. Throw that
Prioritize.
We got food at the house. We got
That's how I
food
see
at the house.
I got
ain't
food
gotta
at the
pay
house.
for gas for the next week.
And leave it to me. I can buy me a good book, gas, book, and a food.
I'm a vegetarian. Ain't that many vegetarian options out there? So I will take that 30 and I'll place it someplace else.
Go to the grocery store.
Hey, you go to the grocery store,
get me my
get
grass,
salad
I'll
already
get my
made.
A bomb salad. A bomb salad.
No, they
Let
can't
me
go
have
to
no
the
public.
grocery store third. They can't cook. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said earlier, I was like, can't cook, coochie trash. What you call it? Can't clean, can't rear no children. They just all trash.
I feel it.
Look, I do it quite often. I can feed a household of 5 with $30 for the whole week. You know what I'm saying? And
you
have
gotta stretch it.
You know what I mean? It's like if you can cook, you can make some crack off, but they can't cook, so that's not a viable option. You know, $30 for me is lunch for the whole week. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fry me some chicken wings, make me some salads. I'll make some
spaghetti is always a possibility.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna have options throughout the week at that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be the same thing. I need $30, but I can turn up for the week at lunch. They be mad at me when I pull up. Like, bro, you brought lunch? I sure did. I sure did.
I'll be making some killer sandwiches.
I eat from the house. Eating out on for lunch is a luxury. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my turn up.
Especially when you got a tribal Judah like this.
You know what though?
I'm gonna splurge today, but let me go give me a Dave's number one. You know what I'm saying? Double the patties, put 2 patties on there. You know what I'm saying? With some cheese.
Add the bacon.
Baconated meat, please. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the rest of the time I eat from the house because I cook. You know what I'm saying? So I can eat. Ain't nobody out here $30 ain't enough. You just greedy or you a bum. You thought you was finna buy you and your kids dinner tonight and eat your lunch at work and you know what I'm saying, take a doggy bag over to your mama so she can get something to eat too. Like, man,
she was
not doing
expecting
all
$100.
that.
She was expecting $100.
$100, my ass.
He buying you lunch for next 2 weeks? Like,
but I mean, if you want to be for real, you can eat for $15 at like Chili's or something like that. Because I done went to Chili's and bought a plate and a drink, like an alcoholic beverage for under $15. So I don't even know where you saying $30 ain't enough.
That's what I was
like I said,
and Fridays got $10 lunch specials. You can get steak and chicken. Real talk.
2 for $25 at what you call it at Chili's or Applebee's, you know what I'm saying? But
that's what I'm saying.
Some of those restaurants are on the list that don't go dates or whatever like that. You know what I mean? For some of these women, man.
But it's not a date though. It's not
don't
a date,
go
right?
eat then. Just be hungry.
This lunch is a lot of places to help.
Just be hungry then. Shit.
I was about to say, I'm fluffy. I'm finna eat. Forget you.
Yeah, what was you gonna eat before he sent you the $30? That's what I want to know. What was your plans before the 30?
She's about to suck on air.
She was going to go home and eat like the rest of them because she didn't spend all her money on her edges.
She a vending machine vixen. That's what the hell she is.
Right?
She a goddamn vending machine vixen. Your ass was finna hit B3. You was finna hit B3 and get you some sun chips. They dropped down. And you had
not a B3.
Get your chip out of there. You know what I'm saying? Go sit your ass in the break room and think about your 3-course meal that you thought this man was going to buy you. You know
while you watching TikTok on your cell phone for lunch break.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Right. Still lonely, about to go home and watch Sisters. Move around.
Yeah,
move around.
Hey, so essentially, you dudes out there who are essentially sending out money to women you don't know with the hopes of just sniffing the cookie or whatever. You guys are suckers and lames. Step your game up. Come with some substance. And ladies, the ones who are out there, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you got to do better than that, man. Like, if you want a real dude's going to be attracted to a woman. And like all these people have said on this panel, we're looking for women who got substance, you know what I'm saying, who's out there handling business, who are pretty much preoccupied with, with doing for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, we're going to help this. We don't mind paying for dates or paying for lunches or paying for meals, but we ain't going to just be throwing money to just anybody out there, you know what I'm saying, with the hopes of maybe getting some coochie, if that's essentially what it is, because that's essentially what you're paying for. So,
wish cookie.
Step your game up.
Just wishing for the cookie. Get out of here.
They just hoping for a crumb,
You know what I'm saying? This ain't a nominal. The truth is, no light night. What? Get out of here.
Listen,
Look
people
at
are in the
Mr.
transaction.
LaJour
They
is
want
on.
sex for money. Period.
She crazy anyway, because if her meals normally cost $100, that was $30 that was not in your pocket, miss. Take that 30, add it with your 70, and go get you a meal. Shut up. Like, it was just
I
dumb.
want to know what the sucker look like. That's what I want to know.
And she eat no $100 lunches. She's stupid for that. She
No.
eat no $100 lunches.
No, I agree,
Like
but I'm saying if that's her scenario
she
that
getting,
she's
she
using.
getting like a $20 lunch, $15 lunch, and taking the rest home and pocketing it. So like Dee said, she can use your edges, or get some press on nails. Go to the little dollar store, get some
Not
shirts.
the press on. We can't afford acrylic.
Not with $100.
We're not talking about you.
You know the nail
We're not
shop.
talking about you.
I don't do that shit, but you know.
Let's
I
be
ain't got no
realistic. I'm gonna ask the women a question. Even with y'all treating yourself like, you know what I mean, just a special, self-care day. What kind of lunch are you getting? What kind of meal you going to have on like one of your self-care days? Is that $100+ meal for just
Hell
you?
no.
Just me.
How much you say, D?
200.
Where
you going?
I'm getting
That's a bitch with money right there. I ain't on that level. I ain't on that level. I'm happy with a 4-4. Look, Ashley said Popeyes.
I did say a self-care day,
Yeah,
but like on a consistent basis. Let's say 3 days out the week, if you go pay to eat.
No, he said for food. He said for
or
the
meeting
food,
with a
not for the
client,
other stuff.
or you know what I mean.
That's what I'm. Look, she done missed the whole thing. I was like $200. What is you eating, bitch?
I thought he said
He's crazy for the whole day.
He said self-care
girl.
Yeah, the whole day.
I did say
Okay, I can understand if it's a self-care day. He said what you eating. Who is we feeding?
I can't eat $200 worth of food in one sitting.
I cannot.
And I'd rather
And I love me some food
without him knowing. You know what I mean? A man should know really when you just stay ready. That's a woman thing that you should keep private anyway. I feel like, why are you asking him for anything, even for food, like money for food? I just can't even. My mind can't wrap around that. Like I just can't.
Me neither, D.
That's a
never
If you asking for lunch money, that means you hungry.
Yeah.
It means you wasn't finna eat before this transaction.
I was about to say, if you asking any man for some money, that you thirsty. You not just hungry, you thirsty.
Right. I just can't. Even if
Quick,
I was
rare form today.
No, I'm just telling the truth.
I can't.
She's not even thirsty. She just dehydrated, ma'am. We need to plug you up to a goddamn IV.
Yo, see Harry throat ass bitch like for real.
Swallow her.
She got that smoker's throat. On a Thursday.
Damn. Hey, make sure y'all hitting the like and share button to share with your team. All right, hey, we gonna move on. We gonna move
on, man.
I'll run this $30 lunch.
My bad, AJ. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
All right, y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna have to take a respiratory break.
Rest your throat.
All right. So, in the next topic that we're getting ready to discuss, I know it's gonna be a touchy one for some folks. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely want to hear people weigh in. But there's an influencer who has been going viral now for saying that you should not be a stepdaddy. Period. Point blank. I don't understand his logic where he's coming from, but check out the clip and then we'll take a deep dive into it.
Under no circumstances should you ever become a stepfather. Now, before they get to the shame and the insults and the guilt, let me be very, very clear. Nobody hurt me. I've been married for almost 20 years, since I was 22 years old. Had my father in my life, 2-parent household, successfully married since the beginning until my mom was widowed in my late 30s, and she's gotten remarried since then. But they're gonna try to throw shame and insults and guilt, and the reality is, in order for us to really have healthy households and to be successfully married, we got to start back at the beginning. No more remixing, no more ready-made families. Don't let them shame you because you got preferences. They got preferences too. They just can't get what they want. Never, ever go and be a step baby daddy and take on a family that's not yours. That's not in your best interest. And that's not what the Bible say. And so we got to stop remixing the word and trying to make it fit our narrative. Even if you want to start referencing Joseph, like Russell Wilson did, Mary was a virgin. That was a miracle. And they needed a virgin in order to validate such a powerful being coming into this earth. You not her. So stop saying that you her. And I understand that God gives grace. So if you're able to finesse a man and convince him to be your step-baby daddy, then better for you. But I'm always going to tell the people that's what's best for them. Never become a stepfather. It's not in your best interest.
Were you trying to figure out, Adoration, what Bible verse said that for you not to be a stepfather? That's the first thing I was waiting on. Like, you're going to tell me it says it in the Bible, but you're not going to tell me where to find it? Where's it at?
Shannon, you on mute. Whatever you talking about. Whatever you talk about.
If you want to bring up Mary, Joseph was an automatic stepdaddy while you playing games, because that wasn't his baby either.
I'm trying to figure out why everybody's always trying to quote the Bible when they don't read it.
He didn't even quote the Bible. He said it's in the Bible.
Say that, Adoration.
So he just said it's in the Bible.
They don't read the Bible. They be like
I was waiting for the Bible verse. If you gonna reference the Bible, where's the Bible verse? We can all go look for it for ourselves.
But hold on. How is he gonna say something about a stepdaddy when he been married to his wife for 20-something years? He ain't never been put in a predicament to be a stepdaddy.
Listen. The original law that God gave to the Israelites literally forced, no offense, but forced men to be stepdaddies. If the guy died, you had to marry his wife, and if he didn't have stepdad his children, and if he didn't have kids, you had to have kids for him under his name. So
say that.
now you
So
want the Bible.
the Bible.
People are quoting the Bible and they don't read the Bible at all. I'm trying to figure out why.
Girl, he didn't even quote the Bible. He just said it's in the Bible. Quoting means you're giving us a word.
It's not biblical. Even if you want, like, you don't read the Bible,
on.
just shut up. Why you gotta quote the Bible? Go quote something else.
He referenced the Bible. He did not quote the Bible.
But he doesn't read it.
Hey, real quick.
Reference something he
Hey, hold
doesn't
on a
read,
sec,
he
y'all.
doesn't
Hold on a sec.
understand it.
Go ahead, Quest.
Hey, real quick, because you know this is my second go around being a quote unquote stepfather. What I will agree with him kind of sort of maybe about is don't be a stepfather if you don't have no interest in them kids.
Ooh, I like that.
If you're not interested in that, then don't do it. But to say don't be a stepfather at all, especially in our community where there's so many fathers, young men running around here and young women running around here that need father figures. And if you actually love that woman, it is your job and your priority to step in and be the fatherly figure for them, whether it be step or biologically, you know what I mean, and create an atmosphere that them children can grow from. Truth be told, like to say, first of all, I can't take him serious because he doesn't speak from a place of experience. Your parents been married, and then you've been married, and you've never dealt with having kids outside of your marriage, or you know what I mean. Not to say that that's a good thing, but I'm just saying, like you never had a situation where you had to co-parent outside of being in a relationship, and your parents never showed you that. So to jump up and judge and say that it's just an all-around bad thing for men to do it is kind of a asinine statement, especially when you haven't experienced. I can understand if you was burnt by the situation in terms of like you tried to be a stepdaddy and you know the mama didn't let you do the things you needed to do to be a father in the household. And it ended up ruining your relationship. If you were speaking from that context, then maybe I could take you serious. But for you to say, "Oh yeah, I've been married since I was 22, and my parents was married," but y'all shouldn't be step parents, sir. You wouldn't know what it's like to be a fatherless child. So to tell those fatherless children that you know no other man should ever step up and try to help out in that scenario is kind of a statement that shouldn't be made. You're a fucking idiot. So You know, baby Rick Ross, I appreciate you sharing your statements and shit. You know what I mean? When it's all said and done, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up. Right? That's where I'm at with it.
Go ahead, Jess.
Stepdaddy to the nation.
You know what I'm saying? Shut your ass up.
So what he said was his mom remarried. So technically he's a stepchild. So that means his stepfather should not be helping him at all, according to his logic.
Yep.
If he ever finds himself in a wreck or whatever, he should not be helped by him at all.
He said his mom remarried?
Yeah, he said his mom remarried.
His mom got widowed after his dad died.
His dad died
I'm
and she
assuming
remarried.
he was already grown, but still nonetheless.
Yeah, that's what I was
I know a
thinking.
guy.
That means he should not be buying his kids no Christmas gifts, nothing.
Yep.
According to his logic.
According to, but I know a guy who had a stepdaddy raise him and still got on the stand and said that.
Oh,
and I was
he's
like,
a fucking idiot too.
Okay, sir. It's
Stop
the
knowing these
ungratefulness
people,
for me.
adoration.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know him. I saw
They all in Thailand.
The Bible adoration says always seek wise counsel. And it sounds like you be around a lot of people who ain't too
No,
wise.
I don't know him
Stay away from
personally.
them
Sir.
motherfuckers.
I don't know him personally. I saw him online.
It's subjective, you know what I'm saying? So for him to say never to be a stepdad, you never know the circumstances for the woman. You know, again, you don't know whether the woman has been widowed. You don't know whether, and then who's to say that he left a bad situation as far as like a marriage or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't necessarily think, and I think this dude is coming from that Kevin Samuels like school of ideology.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Where he's saying like, you can't find a woman who's been married or had kids, whatever like that. And I'm here to say that I disagree because there's plenty of good women out there with kids. You know what I'm saying? Circumstances, life happens, stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? Does that make them a bad person? Not at all. Not at all.
Right. Good stuff.
But you know what? You kind of have to be respectful. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. No, you go first.
Okay, you got to be respectful of anybody's opinion as an individual. And, on that note, he can think what he wants to think. Now, the idiot is the person who takes his advice and sets that as a future threshold for how they're going to live their life. I'm one of those people where, it's all about carpe diem. I want to be in that moment, embrace that moment, and, go from there. If you drag your past with you too much, which what it sounds like is he's formed an opinion, both spiritually and socially about a condition that he knows maybe little to nothing about. And, he's passing a judgment on it, which is totally his right. Okay. But I can tell you from my personal experience that if I hadn't been a stepfather, if I hadn't been an adoptive father, if I hadn't been a biological father, if I hadn't had the father experience, I would not be a better man. I would not be the man I am now. So with that, I wouldn't want any man to cheat themselves out of that experience that I think defines me. And, maybe to somebody who's hearing this, that's a crock of shit. And you know what? You're right. It's a crock of shit to you, but, some people live their life that way. And, this is a pretty good country, pretty good world. And, I'm happy with what I'm doing. And that's what you have to let people do. Be happy, living their life. And you take care of your business, staying happy in yours.
Yes. Love it. Love it.
Agree.
Amen.
So why is it that people are looking down on like a person like a Russell Wilson? I have another thing. Or did I upload it? I don't think I uploaded it. But yeah, people look down on like a Russell Wilson, basically, out here raising, somebody else's kid, and they call him a sucker. They say that he's soft. They say that he's a simp. Why is it that there's such a negative connotation when it comes to being like a stepfather, or I guess like a good guy? Now, man, Mel to the stage.
I don't think that's because they think he's a simp. I think because they know Future and Russell are two different people. They like night and day. So because they think Future is up here and Russell Wilson is down here, they figured that Russell Wilson was a downgrade, even though that dude got money. He probably got more money than Future because of all his endorsement deals and everything like that. And due to the fact that he is not a Future, he ain't out here dogging Sierra and having different babies on her. He got to be a simp. And it's coming from the dudes that be in the same predicament like Future, a bum ass nigga that out here having multiple baby moms and all this other stuff, and they over here talking about he a simp. That's the only reason they calling him that. It has nothing to do with anything else about him being a stepdaddy or stepping up for his kids. Where's Future with the rest of his baby moms and his kids? He ain't no Nick Cannon.
Garbage.
Nick Cannon, huh?
But Nick Cannon, even though he had all them kids, he out here taking care of his kids. Where's Future and his kids? You don't see no photo ops. Russell Wilson is out here taking baby Future to all the games, meeting all the people. If he relied on Future, where would he be? Nowhere.
Right.
That dude is finna be a damn Pat Mahomes of Russell Wilson. He finna step up into somebody arena because he has somebody to step up for him.
Right.
Right.
No, I agree with you wholeheartedly, man.
And I was gonna say, who are these people that have a problem with it? Who are these people?
Bums. They bums.
I don't think it's a large percentage of these people.
There's a lot of people on the internet. They call them.
And that was another thing that what I was gonna bring up. Not only that, but they said that Russell doesn't have the entitlement to call him his son. That's crazy.
Yes,
that boy has been married. Married in his life, so he took the responsibility to be his dad. Like I said, where's Future? I ain't heard no album. I ain't heard no snippet. Where that nigga at?
The Toxic Bible. He has a book called The Toxic Bible that people follow. A page called The Toxic Bible that young boys follow.
Who reading that? Who reading that? Not the masses.
Little kids.
Niggas from the bum culture is reading that.
Little children.
Bumology. That's what he's teaching them.
Third graders are all in.
I found the video. It's right here.
I understand why men have so much smoke for Russell Wilson for being a good father and a great husband to somebody. I don't understand why y'all mad about that.
Because
why y'all mad?
I'm gonna tell you why people be mad. If people be mad, it's because of the extraness that he does that almost like to try to diminish the father. So it's
is he just telling the truth of the fact of the matter?
Well, that may be the truth, but it's too much credit given on that end because I've been a stepfather. But you get extra points for doing what you was gonna do anyway. Yeah, they'll say things like, "Oh, I see your kid more than you." Well, you have to go home, and he lives in your house. Why are you getting so much credit for going home? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That doesn't mean you're actively doing.
That's different.
That doesn't mean you're actively doing anything. Okay. Oh, look at him throwing a football with. Okay, you literally had a game that day, and your wife took the kids to the game where you didn't do anything out of your normal realm. Now, meanwhile, the father has to do things outside of his normal realm of his life to even be there in any moment is an extra move. So what I'm trying to say is, so when you try to post and sub dudes and be like, I'm doing this and I knew it was, that's lame, bro, because you with her, you're with her. You're literally with her every day. That's your wife, and she's with her kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's what I'm saying. You don't get no credit for going home. You don't get no credit.
They do. You take credit for going home. You just going to your house.
Yeah. You just. If you don't do this,
I don't understand.
I am so tired of these deadbeats trying to. How you gonna be a whole
Can I say something real quick?
Hold on, Quest, before you.
That was a coward's response.
Right.
As a father, if you don't like the portrayal of you to the public eye, you get to change it. You're supposed to do extra for your children.
Thank you.
That's why you're a parent, right? Like you can't. His lifestyle, Russell Wilson's lifestyle is a public figure, right? You're a public figure. The difference is we see your child in public with Russell Wilson. We don't see your child in public with you. And you saying it's extra. Go get your son then.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, go get your fucking child.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Don't complain about the shit. Go get your son and you go in public with him if that's really how you feel about it. But
right.
you know what I mean? I don't give no kudos to nobody because I know the struggles of being a father that's not in the home, and it's not easy. But I'll be damned if I let somebody outdo me. You got me fucked up.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. You
and you got the same money that I do. Like we both millionaires.
Hey, hold on a sec. Hey, Melly Mel, what's good with you, man? Want to acknowledge you, man. Thank you for coming through, man. You got any 3 cents you want to drop?
Yeah, so with the whole stepfather, I've been a stepfather for about almost 30 years.
Hey, we can barely hear you, bro.
Okay.
Turn up the volume.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
perfect.
Okay, so I've been a stepfather for about 13 years. Is it easy? Hell no. I had to deal with the bullshit ass baby daddy. I even had to deal with my wife at sometimes telling me, hey, that's my son. Well, okay, if that's your son, then let's set the limits right here and right now with these boundaries. Because if I gotta leave my job and do what the daddy ain't doing, I don't want to hear the stepdaddy shit. You might as well call me daddy. I'm helping with private schools, which this nigga ain't never helped. I help with graduation parties, which this nigga ain't never helped. You know, so like with the stepdaddy shit, like, yeah, I might be in the house, but it's shit that you supposed to be doing too on your end. You know, when I get a phone call from the school every day and I gotta leave my job, but you at home sitting on your goddamn couch, and the first thing that you say is, don't touch my son. Okay, cool. You know what I did with that? She told me he got an interview at the temp service at 12 o'clock. I said, okay. I done been to the temp place before. Them motherfuckers go to lunch at 12. I dropped his ass off at the house. You told me not to touch his motherfucking ass. Here the fuck you go. You got me fucked up.
Right.
Big facts. Big facts.
I mean, because if you want to look at it like, and on certain levels, I understand what he's saying. Don't be a stepdaddy if you ain't got to, because it's a lot of shit that go behind that. Like, you know, my son, and I call him my son because, like I said, when I got with his mama, he was in the 2nd grade. He about to graduate high school and go to college.
Yeah.
Oh.
So senior night, I done bought T-shirts. I done paid everything. You don't want me on the field because you want your daddy on the field. That's cool. But when you lie to me and say only 2 people, but then when you see the whole entourage of everybody else, it's like, damn, where my love at? Where my feelings at? Right. So I get on some points, but if he ain't never been a stepdaddy, no, he can't talk about shit. And like I texted up in there, he must have been one of them badass stepsons, because I got one. So,
right.
I mean, but it's either you gonna love him or you gonna get the fuck on about your goddamn business. Right. As simple as that. Everybody ain't built. You know, I grew up in the house when I was knowing my real father. The man that raised me is my daddy. I don't call him my stepdaddy. That's my daddy. When I finally met my biological father, and he was like, "Oh, I'm your daddy." Like I told him, I said, "That's a slap in the face to the man that did your job."
Come on.
Yep.
You know, we could be cool, nigga. Nigga, I'm 42 now. Like, nigga, you can't shoot me. You can't teach me how to shoot no basketball, talk to no girls. I done already did that.
Right.
But I understand it's like, to a certain extent, a stepdaddy's role, like, you could be loved one minute and you could be shitted on the next.
Right.
Very true.
But to me, that's all contingent on the female too. Because I know a stepdad slid out my son's mouth. One time I chopped that nigga in his throat. So you ain't gonna call this man that been raising you since 3 years old no step nothing.
No, ma'am.
Well, your daddy then stepped the fuck off. I wish the hell you would.
Right.
Not in my house.
Yeah.
Not in my house.
So,
Now, I wonder,
And then I'm wondering,
was I that stepkid?
the guy talking about, oh, the stepfather doing extra, he doing extra. Is it extra, or are you feeling embarrassed because he's doing the job that you're supposed to be doing that you're not doing right now? How is it extra? Yeah, I think he in his feelings because you're not doing what he's doing, and you're feeling some type of way. That's what I think was.
Yes. How you gonna be jealous of somebody that's doing what you're not doing? It's like you're jealous that they're, you know what I mean, eating a hoagie, but you won't go buy one. Like,
because they wish that they can be the man that other man is, that other man is. That's essentially it. It's called
he knew he fucked up. He knew he fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
But
like
living and breathing, if you don't like what's going on.
The whole thing of a hard reflection when you have to look at yourself and realize that, look, maybe I ain't ish, or maybe I'm doing something that's wrong. It's that hard pill to swallow, and some people just really can't swallow it.
Well, and also too, as long as you breathe in, you still have that opportunity to make that change. So something in you is off. If you seeing this and you're like, damn, I should be doing this. Maybe I need to start now and try to do it instead of just you sitting over there. Oh, he being extra. Oh, he doing this. Oh, he doing that.
Go do
you
something.
Still have that opportunity, and rather than sit there and whine about it, figure out how you can be in there and be able to start being in that child's life. Once you say that's just dumb to me, and I don't have a stepfather and none of that stuff either, but I'm looking at it from the outside in, I'm like, that's your son, but what are you doing? You can't be mad at that. So I really think it's low key, like you feeling embarrassed. And then
dude that said all that sound like a bitter ex stepdaddy, because he said I used to be a stepdad. He ain't even a stepdaddy no more.
He's feeling kind of sassy.
That's what I just wanted to clarify. Like, did Future say any of this stuff, or is this?
No,
like,
he's saying all that. Future ain't saying shit because Future can't say nothing. Future ain't take care of none of them kids. He just seeing the earth.
Future has sneaked this not only Sierra but Russell Wilson at the same time.
Because he mad. He mad because his baby mama moved on and don't want his ass no more and ain't in his pocket.
Get over
That's why he mad.
That's one of his baby mama.
Winning like a motherfucker.
And then he needs to change his circle because his friends be hyping it up. Oh, look at him. Don't be calling him your son. Future, that's your son. He shouldn't be calling you your. They be back there hyping it up and instigating. And he too dumb to even know that they just keep pushing it and pushing it.
Yeah.
I need
First of all, that nigga too many
ass up in school. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say that nigga can't even spell his name correctly.
To Daddy with Pancakes Day, and they ain't going to no after school play recitals, none of that shit. So y'all can shut the hell up too. I know my friends.
He mad because
and if I fall off with any type of scenario with my kids, they gonna check me.
I know.
Hey, bro, we can't even hang out.
He mad because a smile on his son's face ain't coming from him. It's coming from stepdaddy. That's where it's coming from.
It's like real men will hold other men accountable. If you're friends, if we're real friends, I should be able to hold you accountable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like no deadbeats around me. You know what I'm saying? We can't be cool if you're not out here taking care of your kid. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know whether this child has a nice place to stay, has food on the table, or even have clothes on their back. I can't respect you as a man. How can I call myself a man if I'm looking at you and you're supposed to be an example of a man and you're not doing manly shit?
And my thing is, he ain't out there got that boy in no trap house selling no drugs. He out there doing what a father's supposed to be doing. So if you get mad about that, like you say, you got to check your own goddamn self.
Right.
Say it.
That's
wild behavior.
If your son was on the front of a black Chevy, you know what I'm saying? And y'all selling bricks out the trunk and shit, and he's sitting there, his guns everywhere or something. That man has created a positive Christian environment for your son to thrive in, you know what I'm saying, where he ain't got to worry about not a goddamn thing. You know, he not worried about no gunshots. He not worried about if the kids down the street gonna jump him, beat him up on the way home from school. Them is not real life issues for him. So
not even that. Not even that. Your son is not in an abusive home where your baby mom is getting knocked upside the head and he over here knocking your son around. Like, come on now.
That's all I'm saying. If the situation is healthy, See, this be a lot of the problem with co-parenting, that people get their egos involved. You know what I mean? And now you on some ego shit right now. But I ain't never really had no issues. And I told the story on here before about me and the queen with her child's father. Like we actually sat down and had a conversation. And same way when my ex had a boyfriend or whatever, me and him had a conversation. There should always be room to have a conversation and drop expectancies on the table and see where we line up at and how we gonna get through this. If you gonna be in the scenario with my children in the house and I'm not, like, this is what I expect. And of course, I'm not gonna let my kids disrespect you as being the man that's in that house. You know what I mean? But I would appreciate if certain scenarios were addressed by me and directed towards me when they happen, because I'm gonna come over here and get to the bottom of it. Likewise, I know I'm the step parent in your child's life. How would you like me to handle situations such as A, B, and C? You know what I mean? Do you want me to defer to you, or you know what I mean? Can I handle it in the way I feel? And you got to have those conversations. But when you operate out of your ego, everything looks like everything looks like a nail when all you got is a hammer, man.
Right.
Hey, but on the flip side, they actually got all the questions. So, what would be the case if the child disrespected the step parent?
His daddy's supposed to check him.
Either the daddy check him or I'll check him.
Or the mama. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's supposed to check him right out the gate.
Now,
but we're not doing that.
Now, my first child was my daughter. So when she got of age and her mama moved to New York and her fiance called me, was like, hey, if she get out of line, do I got the right to whoop her? I said, no, you don't. Her mama should whoop her. I never put my hands on my daughter. Let her mama deal with that. If she can't deal with that, I'll come and get her. But under no circumstance are you to touch my daughter. I don't even touch my daughter. Now, if my boys get out of line, that's a different story.
That's different.
You know,
in his chest.
You know,
not the wind out. Now, just fucking with
you know, because I don't want my daughter to grow up thinking that a man could put their hands on her at any moment when they get mad.
Facts. I like that.
I'd rather the mama deal with that side, because I never even put. Trust me, it's been times I wanted to choke the shit out of her ass, but I did. You know, that's my baby, and that's not my place. The only thing I could do is talk to her as a father and give her the game on the man's side, and her mama's supposed to school her on that other side. Now, when it comes to my boys, they got hell to deal with, because they know better, and 9 times out of 10, I got good kids. I know everybody say, "Oh, I got good kids." My kids really don't get in no trouble. They ain't like how we was in school. I mean, they can give you Bible scriptures, unlike the nigga that told you about something in the Bible. You know, they can tell you where to go to get it at. You know, and all of them in private schools too. And you know, like I said, we don't ask the other daddy for nothing. But like I said, if you not gonna be here to discipline them when they messing up, that was my job. Because if I let that slide because you letting it slide, it's creating chaos in my household.
Exactly.
So what are some ways that you would discipline a child who's getting down the line without hitting them?
Shit. I mean, you ain't doing a goddamn thing. You cleaning up every goddamn thing. You coming to work with.
Taking away everything.
Everything must go.
Look, I got it on. I got it on the phone now. If you piss me off, I'll cut you off in the middle of your 2K game, and you won't even know it. I'll shut the internet off just in your room.
The whole Wi-Fi. Yep, on my phone. Got the click switch, like boop.
I got it set up on every Xbox. Whose Xbox is who? Let me shut it off.
Yep.
In the middle,
you got that good old AT&T? That good
in the middle, when
AT&T?
you try to get your VC points, I'm cutting it off.
Exactly. Phone too. In the middle, talking to your girlfriend on the late night tip.
All of it, cutting it off.
Hey, that's what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
They gotta respect it. For real.
Hey, look, hitting the damn switch, the breaker box.
You ain't even got to do that no more. I got the internet set up throughout the whole house, so
You got
all I
the
got
smart.
to Yep.
No,
So
I'm talking about you watching TV. Hit the breaker box to the electricity in your room.
we ain't
You
got
got
that
the
no
dark.
more. So everything Wi-Fi, so I'm shutting your
Everything
whole
Wi-Fi.
room down. I'm
Man,
shutting
the whole
your
life
whole
over,
room
goddamn.
down.
The whole, by your ass was
Oh,
watching the black screen in that.
the black screen.
And while you asking what's up with the internet, I'll shut the internet off throughout the whole house just to make it seem like something happened.
Look, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's off in your room.
Right.
You ain't got internet. I still do.
Hey, the rest of us good. You know what I'm saying? People that's fucked up,
Right. You the one fucking up.
But you know what?
All right, so this goes for the whole panel because this can go male or female. So how would you handle a biological parent that was acting unruly?
All right, Pop said he gotta go, man.
All right, Pops, hey, we love you, man. Thanks you for coming through. And thank you for actually having camera on this time, man. Love you.
Yes.
I mean,
great
speaking
wisdom.
of which, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to put my biz, but yeah, I'm a stepchild, and I don't like to really use that term for him. That's my father because he raised me. He helped raise me. But yeah, I mean, he stepped in and was that dude who I needed, you know, at the time when I didn't have anything. And so, you know, truth be told, you know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know half the people on this dang panel if it wasn't for him, you know? So,
Wow.
So how would y'all handle an unruly, like, biological parent? Like, say if the parent was feeling some type of way, like the Futures or some of these other dudes, or if the women were feeling some type of way about another woman intermixing with her children, how would y'all handle that?
That is for the biological. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I agree.
I'm gonna let Dee hit it first because she's been kind of quiet over there, just, you know.
Because I'll be like, fuck them kids and fuck the biological too. We got rules in this motherfucker. Let me stop cussing. But for real, first thing, I didn't bring any stepdaddy into where my son, only because dating someone and I started seeing a pattern, like how certain men might think. I didn't feel, it's like you say, people say that, oh, their kid is good. My son did. He never got in any type of trouble. Like, he'd be terrified of me because I say retarded shit. Like, I'm about to set your ass on fire. Keep on playing. So it'd be shit like that. You know what I mean? So he feared me the most. I didn't want a man really coming in that I wasn't sure of to chastise him because he wasn't, you know, he wasn't a mama's boy, but it's just the point. But my thing is this. When you start dating or you sitting there talking and doing that phone talking all night long or going on your little dates and seeing if you like this woman, you know, well, you got to understand, you got to have that conversation. The woman has to have that too with the dude she's dating, how he feel about kids, how would he act against kids, you know, towards kids, you know, things like that as a step parent. You have to include, because the kids, like they say, which I don't like this term, but it's a package deal. So, and it really is. So you have to understand, like, start questioning them, then you can start seeing signs and stuff, because, you know, especially when it comes to boys, and men think that they, you know, they're going to be rougher on them, which my son tested me at 16, and I was just like, I need somebody to shake your ass up. But that's why you got other males in your house, in your family, you know what I mean? Uncles, cousins, somebody else that can do that, put their hands on them or straighten them out before you let your step, you know, your person you're dating or the person that's a step parent. I think before they come a stepdaddy, you got to test them as the person you dating them. You know what I mean? Because most of the time people are living together before they get married. So, I mean, how you see it then? So that biological, he's in his feelings, and he not like my baby daddy. He couldn't say shit. He was scared of me too. So, you know, because I set his car on fire. So at the end of the day, he ain't gonna come in my house and try to run my house about shit. You know what I mean?
All right, left eye. God damn, set shit on fire. D, I'm your friend. You know that, right? Yeah, you
allegedly.
Ain't no wonder
Ain't
why
no fucking allegedly. You said that shit. Get out of here. You done said no fucking alleged.
I'm just saying.
He said allegedly. That's funny.
You said you did it. You can't say allegedly.
Allegedly. Are you a fire sign? Are you a fire sign?
You're supposed to say allegedly. I set his car on fire. Not I set his car on fire, and then he was
well, when you pulling up to my
allegedly.
House,
no, that's not how it works.
Listen,
it ain't like I just tripped out. It's there was issues that happened. You don't pull up to my house and acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do that, and you trying to kick my door.
Somebody
okay, now we about to do it.
Oh no, fire!
Statutes of limitations on car fire. On arson. Somebody check the statute of limitations.
She said it happened to be the 4th of July. I heard that.
Oh, left eye. She did a whole left eye.
I heard that. Fire.
Yeah. But see, I like things to run smooth. I don't like mess. You know what I'm saying? It's unnecessary. So the biological parent already see that stuff is flowing right or this and that. And if you ain't doing your part, as the courts say, your 50% of parenting, you can't open your mouth. I mean, it's common sense. Don't open your mouth. Don't start no problems. I don't know. That's just my philosophy. But them kids will test that step parent or that boyfriend. They're gonna test it. I mean, that's just what they
do. Especially if they real parents still in their life, they gonna do that regardless.
Especially that second child.
The real parent.
Boy.
Kids take their own parents, their own biological parents. So
if your biological parent is still around. But you finna get ran through the ringer because they finna try it. They finna try it.
Right.
Hey, I'm finna go get my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
To the man on the pedal. If you had a step parent, did y'all ever? What happened the first time you got snatched up? Did you ever get snatched up by your step parent?
I'll be the first to divulge. And sorry, pops, if you're listening. Yeah, I tested my step. I said to my pops, and I got the shit knocked out of me. He hit me so allegedly. He hit me so hard to make my he hit me so hard to make my teeth click. He's like, I have to show you who his boss got. I was smelling myself. I thought, what I'm saying, and that's why I ain't fear no dude, because I took a hit from this dude and he hit like a hot damn mule, man. Like,
Amen. Amen.
Got you right back in line.
I tested my pop once, and I went flying into that refrigerator. After that, I knew that was the shit I didn't want no more. So let me go ahead and do what they all talking about. I mean, because I had one of those. I had one of those parents that my dad, he was a talker. Like, it'd be to the point where I'd rather you beat my ass instead of you got me standing here 3 hours talking to me. Fuck me up and let's go about our business.
Hey, Mel, you know what's funny? I done turned into that dad, man. I know my kids hate that shit. I've been trying to have dissertations on. Hey, come on, no, we gonna sit down and figure this out. Like, let's talk about this shit. I done turned into that dad, man. That's that bullshit.
Oh God,
man.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just take ass whipping. Give me back to my mom. Take my ass whipping and go about my business. You make me feel
That's too easy.
But as far as all of that, I think when we was growing up, we had a better understanding of what parents were and who your parents was dating. We knew we couldn't. That's like saying, "Oh, he a liar." Oh, so you calling that grown person a liar? Damn, nah. Okay, let me try to figure this shit out. But we knew what to do and what not to do. These kids nowadays, these motherfuckers is off the ringer.
They have a lack of reverence for adults, man. Like, these kids out here, they don't care whether, like you said, man. It's like back in the day, we had a respect for our elders. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I seen Quez's mom is yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, or if I seen your pops yes sir, no, sir. These kids out here don't give a damn about any of that.
Hey, these kids, man, get your old ass out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, hold on.
I mean, look how they acting now in the mall.
You gotta remember their kids because you won't put hands on them.
Right. They don't have no fear right now for nothing. They're going there and stealing that stuff out the store, no mask on, nothing. Just doing what they want to do. They don't have no respect for nobody.
No.
I will say not all of the Gen Z's generation is like that. My
No,
son,
not all, but it's a whole lot of them little motherfuckers.
A whole lot of them.
it is a lot.
It's a good 85% of them.
You know what I'm saying? There's usually about 10 of them together. See what I'm saying? you gotta pull out your pistol on them like, hey, bro, this ain't what you want. You know what I'm saying? Go on about your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit moving.
That's right, though. It depends on how you raise
This ain't what we doing today. You know what I mean?
Right.
They usually ain't by themselves. So, you know what I mean? Let
I
it
will
be what
say
it
that-
is, man. But it's a bunch of them little motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need y'all parents to get your children together for
Man.
visiting.
I wish my kids would call CPS. They be going with them motherfuckers too.
And you gonna get it when you come back. If you come back,
That'll be a whole staycation. I'll be like,
Yeah.
you're gonna figure out that it was better over here than it was over there.
Hey, what did he say?
I'm pretty sure y'all got those parents. I don't know about adoration, but I know some of us got some parents that like, if we call the police, you better come. Hey, they better come get you too because
my mama gave me the phone.
Right.
Yep.
Like, no.
Now the number 4.
What he say? Hey, it's a package deal. So if you couldn't get one of them, you gotta take everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead and take all of them. And they're going to be over there. Look, my kids will probably beat the one who called CPS up because they're going to be like, well, what the fuck you doing?
I can't be good enough.
Messing it up for everybody.
Take all these ones. You know what I'm saying? And let them get some real life lessons and send them on back. But they all need to go together. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going. No.
And you going. And if you come back, you gonna get it again.
I remember when my son was like, I don't like you. I don't want to stay here. I was like, oh, you don't want to stay here? Oh, let me pack your little Spider-Man up. Let me pack all your little toys, put them in your backpack. I set his little ass outside. That nigga was knocking on the door. Like, Mama, I'm sorry. Mama, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to do it. Yeah, watch your mouth while you talking to me because I ain't it. I ain't gotta raise you. You can be raised out here in these streets like the rest of these kids if you want to, but you gonna figure out that life out there is a whole lot different than life in here. You better get your shit together.
Get it together.
I don't got no problems. I don't got no more problems. He's 17 years old now, still living and doing all right.
Right.
She said still living.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I hope so.
I ain't knock his head off because like I said, the 17-year-olds be getting beside themselves, and you gotta put them back together.
Keisha, what's your line? But did you die? Okay.
But did you die?
But did you die?
Did you die? No, so you good. So you good.
Now, what'd you say?
I said he done made it over like that gospel song. He made it over. He can tell the story.
He did. Because there was several times where I had to yoke his ass up. Like, forget it. Like, I might live in the suburbs now, but I wasn't always from here. Okay?
Right.
Right.
Okay.
And I think
I like to suffer too.
Hey, Shannon, I think these older kids be forgetting, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the dignified us, man. And
right. Like, they don't know, like we know, like.
Hey, I'm from some places you couldn't go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
You couldn't walk through. Hey, don't get beside yourself now.
Hey, look, they see the sunny side Cali streets.
Yeah.
They see oceanside beaches and all this shit. But they don't see over there with the Crips and the Bloods hanging on the corners. What?
Division Street, Garfield, Center Street, Pasole, the Valley,
They don't see none of that.
They don't know about that.
None of it.
They don't know about it. I told my kids, I said, y'all better stick to this private school shit.
You better.
The public schools will fuck you up. Don't. You go to private school. Don't. Okay, keep that boy over at that public school.
Listen, my son is going to his first public school for a minute, and he go to a ghetto school because he wanted to play football, and the football at the charter schools is completely different from footballs at the public schools, right? Listen, he done got adjusted to a whole different life due to the fact I was a single mom when I raised him, so he's slightly hood. But them other two, I know them other two can't survive in the public school life because they're suburban kids, you know what I'm saying? But him, I was like, okay, the oldest one, he got a little hood in him. He all right, he gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Friends is getting shot up at the school. You know what I'm saying? They doing shit over there. So he's like, okay, I can live, mama, but yeah, it's trib over here, but you know, it is what it
Sandwich,
is.
mom. An avocado sandwich, mom. I need my.
That's the suburb kids. Them younger two babies. Them is charter school kids. I would
They don't have no
never.
frappuccino.
Hey, what they say in grown ups? That boss water. That boss.
Is this in plastic? You ain't got no glass.
Telling you, what is it? Tap water tastes like dirt. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink that. Yeah, see, they don't know. They don't know.
About that whole water, you know what I'm saying? That was
They don't even want to. And look it now, water bottles. They got water bottles. What? That's Stanley to $50. Please, you better go on and get that.
Look, they don't even want to drink out the fountains at school. Talk about bring your own water. Bring your own water.
Please, I was brought up drinking out water hose. What you talking
That's
about?
why the kids get sick now. They
ain't got all the good nutrients. They probably don't even know how to act right. Yeah.
You need
Be over there sick.
immune system. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no
That's where everybody build up your immune system.
Everybody's
sick.
You got an Aquafina purified water system. You know what I'm saying? You need you some of this tap water golden good juice.
Okay, with some little ground up rocks.
We water hose testy babies. You know what I'm saying? Like
we are. We everything tested babies. Y'all over here gluten free kids. They gluten free kids.
We have quarter stub at the school and shit for lunch.
That shit used to be the shit though. That shit used to
be. With no mayonnaise or mustard on it. You know
what I'm saying? With about one slice of meat.
Because I didn't go to school where y'all went to school, but we had the same
What'd you say, T? What'd you say, T?
I said I didn't go to the same school y'all went to, but I still had the same sandwiches, the same burgers. I was like, that's universal for
cafeteria pizzas.
Yeah,
cafeteria pizzas is good. I don't know what y'all talking about. Them square
them long ass pizzas like this.
Yeah,
yeah.
I still be looking for them.
Them nachos.
They get popped,
man. El Camino food was shit.
Put that bean burrito and put that on the nacho.
You put little reds on top of that thing, man. Greasy as hell. Yeah, blood pressure, all that shit.
That's why a good percent of us don't got no gallbladders now. We all greased up.
Whole tray be soggy for one piece of pizza. Like, why did I drink that?
I'm saying. It was a universal meal because I had the same stuff.
You'd be like, why the whole tray flimsy? This shit soggy as a bitch.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
So good, they just
I'm doing good.
What's up, Greg? What you over there eating?
I was about to say, hell yeah, he doing good. He got a whole empty plate in front of him.
I'm doing under 30.
Yeah, that looks like about $15.
$15 plate, right?
Yeah, how much was your food? Under 30?
Oh yeah. I ain't got to feed that son of mine.
No, there you go. Okay, Future, we see you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Stop.
Hey, you one of them parents that eat before he get home?
Hey, Russell.
I
gotta get back to work.
I see you. Have a good one.
All right, y'all.
Hey, Mel, thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Salute.
Hey, no problem. I'm glad I was able to get on this time.
I appreciate you, man.
It was good seeing you. I ain't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, it's had in the trash though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all day. Even though they in LA now, San Diego all day.
I still say day.
San Diego Superchargers.
Hey, you know what? We got that. Hey, we got that coach.
About Imperial Beach now.
We got that coach that like to take plays.
There you go.
We got that coach that like to steal plays. So keep y'all books covered up.
Don't do my coach's brother, okay? Don't do my coach's brother. That's my coach's brother right there. Y'all finna get championships now.
Hey, we still play like you was doing in college. God damn it, we on the right path.
Right.
Yeah, he gonna give it to you. Look, y'all gonna have winning season.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
All right, good looking, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
All right, bro.
All
Hey,
right.
Greg, go ahead and drop your 3 cents. We was gonna jump to the next topic.
You dropping
Hey,
this
come on,
thing
President.
close.
What you got for us? We ain't gonna call you future. We just gonna call you President.
Now you know good and well, growing up with your family, 3, they didn't play. And these kids nowadays, I'll snatch a kid up in a minute. Don't get it twisted. If I see a kid disrespecting their parents, I'll walk straight over there, excuse me, ma'am, and get at that kid. Don't care if it's a girl or a boy.
That's that old school.
I'm old school.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
like
we're
not
just
knowing how to work your phone, old school. Because why are we staring at your beard, sir? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to fix your angle one time for the one time. There we go. There we go, player. That's what I'm talking about.
I wasn't gonna bust you out, man. I think
that's
that's maybe family now, man.
Baby, you know what I'm saying?
You see, your own family didn't even have your back right now.
Right, just
Greg,
let you
know
not
I'm
doing
always
it.
giving him a hard time, but I love Greg, man. That's my guy, man.
He
Hey,
said he wants y'all to see his
Daniel,
beard. He's got it
Daniel,
straight.
salute to you.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys are hitting the like and share button. I think you're on my 3rd degree page. Thank you.
Hey, Daniel, how you doing, brother? Go ahead, Greg. No, you know what I'm saying? No, that's the truth, man. That's what's wrong. I think a lot of these kids don't realize that, you know, when we was running around back in the days, anybody could snatch you up.
Yep.
It didn't matter who. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was safe. And Miss Johnson seen you down the street and smacked you in the back of your damn head, and you 2 miles away from the house. You know what I'm saying? You didn't think nobody saw you.
Yeah.
Now these kids don't give a damn. Like I said, they run past you like, get your old ass out the car. Watch out. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They don't care.
And then you'll get it at home when your mama find out that Miss Johnson got you down the street. You gonna catch it again when you got home because you out there embarrassing your parents in that street.
Sure.
Exactly. But you know what I think? I think a lot of that stems from the fact that a lot of these parents now be like, don't say shit to my baby. Like, that's the wrong answer. Yeah. You need somebody to say some shit to your baby because your baby, when your baby get away from you, your baby is a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know what I mean? For real. Like, you see it a lot of, like, you know, these parents come out the house like ready to turn up. Like, don't you say shit to my kid. Well, your kid just keyed my whole goddamn car. Still, that's my baby. Bullshit. No. Your baby ain't worth this $30,000 car type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat you.
That's the parents. That's the parents. The parents nowadays trash.
They don't want you to say nothing to their kids, and then they wonder why their kids turn up to be domestic terrorists. You know what I'm saying? They just terrorizing the fucking neighborhood because every time somebody was supposed to correct them, you came out there and told them people not to say shit to your child. When your child needs to learn how to live in society and respect other people's shit. You're not just they baby. You're a problem to the world now.
Wait.
You know what I mean? Let your it's all in good correction night. Like, don't let nobody just beat the shit out your kids. You know what I'm saying? But if your kid is fucking up at the corner store and one of the grown men snatch their little ass up and like, hey man, what are you doing? Like, you need to chill. Like, you in here stealing, put that shit back. Like, if you was hungry or you wanted something to eat, I could have gave you $1. Whoop, whoop. But y'all be tripping off of that type energy. You know what I'm saying?
No, what's up, Greg?
If you're not gonna
who you sharing the studio with?
The village shouldn't be terrorized by your child.
A lot of parents don't have a village these days, though.
They do. They just don't want it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's harder now.
The village is out here, but the village has been beaten into submission because y'all don't like the standard of correction. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to put on oven mitts and grab your kids with bubble wrap and you know politely place them in a chair and make sure.
Forget that bubble wrap.
You know
I got a 2x4 for the boys, and I got a switch for the
Like,
girls.
Hey, you sound just like my mom. That's where she get that 2x4 shit from. Because I used to get threatened with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm usually my 2x4.
The boys got hit with a 2x4 that was shaved down.
You're a girl.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
That's
I ain't
child
trying to
abuse.
self-incriminate my mom.
I'm not
Allegedly.
advocating for none of that. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like child abuse, sir. 2x4 sound like
absolutely
Monday Night Raw. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing none of that.
So here's the thing,
Quez.
Hey, Quez, here's the thing. So when I was eye level, when I was below my mom, it was, you know, the belts and stuff, whatever she could find. When I got eye level, she was like, all right, then you could be the fist. When I started towering over her, like, oh yeah, I'll get the 2x4. It ain't nothing with it. So yeah, no. She
or jump off the roof.
Okay, then I understand that because you ain't gonna be over here looking at me like you a grown ass man. Hell yeah, I'm gonna need reinforcement. I'm taking everything from around the house.
No, when you
I'm gonna need reinforcements.
The belt don't change him. That doesn't matter. Like,
right.
You ain't gonna cry. Oh no, you gonna cry. Or he called in mid-air. And we playing tug of war. Oh fuck! Now we fight.
Oh yeah, I didn't call the belt. Like, I got the reflex got good. You know what I'm saying? Like then I realized right then I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble because then
listen, I ain't got enough air in my body to be over here playing Fruit Ninja with your ass. I'm not doing it. No.
You know who she sound like? That's a defining moment for a young man's life, though. Let me tell y'all. When you finally grab that belt, you be like,
that's the end of your life.
You feel like that Negro in Amistad, right? I free. Give me free. Give me free.
Give us free.
And do your light flash before your eyes.
I was gonna say, snatch my belt if you want to.
The realization of it, like, oh, yeah. You know, you're not funked up, right?
Yeah, for a small moment,
don't do it.
Y'all must have been bad.
Dreaming about catching that belt mid-swing, and she just like, oh,
and then you're gonna regret catching that belt.
That's not really what happened.
Nah. That's when you get that Super Saiyan ass whooping. They just gonna come over.
They don't show you.
Come on, you feel like the superhero, but your parents.
What the heck is a
so the next one is ow. You know, you try to get your acting skills in ow. You know what I'm saying? Because you know,
that's when they don't just aim for your butt. You getting whooped like Kunta. It's just coming from all different directions.
Wherever it lands. Yep, wherever it lands.
All over.
Hey, I think that's what's wrong with these kids today because they ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have a fear of their
30 years a slave.
They don't fear their grandparents no more. They feel like if they get disciplined, they feel like if they get disciplined or if they get told no, that it's an atrocity, that they have some type of entitlement. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We need those villages. You know what I'm saying? And we need those men to step up and to help those boys be men. Because again, like so Jessica's over here saying y'all must have been bad. No, these are single ladies raising grown ass men or boys to men, and so.
I'm a single mom, and my son is not like
that.
Hey,
he's not like that around you, Jess.
Not
yet.
Yes, when your son goes outside, on her, Ricky Bobby.
Yes, when your son go outside, he's
a good kid. He's a good kid,
he's a very good kid, and he just told me today that he did not go to his third period because he wanted to get some bread to eat. Okay.
So he's like,
yes, because they give it.
I think he meant to say he went.
They give it rations in school. I just needed some bread, mama.
He meant third period because he went and got some head.
I stepped out of class because I wanted some bread.
With it. You know what I mean? He missed third period because he was getting
But I'm just saying he was honest. He was honest enough.
He some bread. He was like, yeah, I made a sandwich with that hoe.
You don't pack no kid to lunch. You don't get
that nigga needs some extra snacks.
I work 2 jobs. I don't even trying to get myself lunch.
Okay.
The gummy bears don't hold them.
No, I got what you were saying, Jess. No, I understood where it was, but when it came out, it was a little bit different.
But
I understood it was the fact that he was
the luxury, man. The luxury, that mom fixing them a lunch. No, we have to go in and go fix our lunch. If we ain't fixing the lunch, we ain't eating. So we ain't have our mom fix no damn lunch. We have to go fix our lunch.
So yeah, he got some free
That's what
bread.
I said. We need to cash out him that $30.
Yeah, you should have cashed out that $30.
Bungie, you need to send him
No,
that
his
$30.
daddy needs to cash him that $30. His daddy, yes.
But we
I
a village.
ain't never tried that one.
We can send
You know
him.
what I mean? I missed third period.
Yes.
I went to the store to get some bread. Make me,
But I got it. Being honest with you.
Hey man, let me call my mom right now.
hope he keeps
Hey, I'm gonna
that
call my
honest.
mom right now. Hey mom, hey, I had to miss third period because they was giving out free bread. She gonna look at me like the funk.
I get my ass whipped.
No, she gotta
Free
go in
bread?
that lower
For real?
cabinet and get that skillet.
On.
Right.
That
You're gonna get some free hands to go with that bread. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Right. Some free
Right.
bread. The third period, I had to miss class to go get some bread.
Third period is an odd time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand
I
you
can
miss
see-
first
I can
period.
My mom will become a lawyer at that point. Third with
period, like,
free
you know,
bread.
I can see school
Like free
period.
bread, like my
But
mom be like,
third
nigga, we got free
period
bread right
is
here at the
so
house. Why do you
hard.
have to miss third period for some free bread?
I was
We
about to
got
say-
free bread right here in the pantry. You have to miss to get some
Not
free
only
bread.
that, not only that, you wasn't even at school real good. Third period, like you weren't even last till middle school.
How'd you get an off-campus pass, sir? How'd you get one
No,
of
they're
those?
on campus.
Oh,
And he said
okay.
it was Panera bread.
Oh, well, that's different.
Oh, I done got that bread too. That's a whole different situation. I done got that bread too.
Wait a minute.
You know what? I would have just had to take the ass whipping.
Because I'm
That would have been a
Panera.
pleasurable ass whipping. You know what I'm saying? Like when I would have got the bill or the 2x4, I would have been like, hey, well, at least I got some good free Panera bread off
Panera
that.
bread. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you made it look like he went to go get some
He went to go get that wonder. He went to go get that spice bread. Like, what the fuck?
You missed class to go get an Albertsons $2 loaf.
No, that's different. Panera bread different.
Panera bread.
Really?
He should have called us.
Hey,
I'd have been in
what's up,
line.
Richard? How you doing?
We okay.
Matter of fact, he should have brought
Damn.
some extra
It's free.
Panera bread. Did he bring you some Panera bread home? He should have brought you
No,
some
because the
home.
last time I told him that I need to give him a Ziploc bag because he just got like a grocery bag and put it in there.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no, that's not sanitary.
Keep them Ziploc bags in his bag, girl.
Yeah, just go ahead and buy him a whole box.
Oh my goodness.
Cash in his bag.
I know. What did you say, D?
He was going to get that other bread. Your son.
Oh.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, don't give him no Ziploc bag.
All right, y'all.
That other bread. Question. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, give him
Slinging
some
that Panera
Tupperware.
bread.
Hey.
Don't give him no Ziploc bags.
Oh,
Give him some
man.
I'm
Tupperware.
calling in to work on Monday because I need to go get some bread.
Right.
Leave on Friday.
I'll fire your ass. You know what? Keep that bread and don't worry about coming back.
Right.
Just give him some airlock containers.
Right.
Don't give him no
Yeah.
plastic baggies.
No
'cause
plastic,
then
yeah.
You want to fill it up with other shit.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? We're not
No,
doing that.
mine
Real
are just
quick. No
dark.
Ziploc bag.
All right, y'all. Hey, last topic.
Your
We
son
just straight
gonna
away.
go from playing in the band to running
You
up
don't know
bands,
nothing about that.
and you
I
don't want to do
promise.
that.
Oh my.
Leave these children alone.
I ain't saying ish. I like the dude, so I ain't saying that. Hey, he went to go get some bread. That's what it is. Third period, he went to go get some bread.
You know what I'm saying? Bread in the head.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, next topic.
Meanwhile, back on the ranch.
Hey, come on now.
All right, last topic. You know, there's a clip that MC Toad sent us. You know that I think we should tap into. It was a good one. It's do children thrive based on the mental health and the happiness of the mother? And so it was something that was interesting. I brought it to Quez. Quez was like, "Yeah, I think we should touch on it."
Look at D. Look at D. Boy, she done fell out.
He
I'm
getting
on
ready
your
to
ass,
snap.
D.
Where
I
he
see
at?
He ready to snap.
Where he at?
He's sucking on some toes and selling empanadas. You know what he's doing?
We're gonna let you
This
talk
topic
first,
shouldn't
D.
even come up if he can't support it.
Not the empanadas though.
Empanadas. All right, here goes the clip right here.
Do you guys know the number one outcome or the number one indicator for how children grow up to thrive? whether or not they actually do?
I thought it was the daddy in the house.
Absolutely not.
What's
Believe
that?
it or not, it is the quality of their mother's happiness.
Wow.
Damn.
The quality of their mother's happiness is the number one indicator as to whether or not a child will grow up to thrive. Because if you have a depressed mother, if you have an anxious mother, if you have a mother with post-traumatic stress disorder who is having to disconnect from her own body, she cannot show up to nurture you. She cannot show up to support you. She cannot fully step into that space. And what she will teach you about being in relationships with other people, whether you can trust them, whether you can trust yourself, whether you can actually be committed and connected to somebody and know that they will reciprocate that to you in a healthy way. She teaches you that not through her words, but through her actions. And so what I will say to you, sis, is that you have to decide for yourself how you want your children not to just grow up in your house, but to grow up in this world. Because you are teaching them that right now through how you are living your life and showing them how life is supposed to be in this roof with this man.
That's 100 right there. Because my mom was the glue for all 6 of my brothers and sisters. And the day that she passed, that's when everything went south. And I can agree with her. When my mom was happy, it was on and cracking.
Yeah,
when she started getting sad, things just went crazy.
And that's how it happened. That's how it happened. But damn, six chillings. God.
My mom had 9.
Why you say
The devil.
6?
Yes, we not talking about you. We not talking about you, Tribe of Judah. We not talking about you. We not talking about you.
If I showed you a picture of my brothers and sisters, we all stand together. You got the front line of a football team.
But see, look, okay, Quez, not to say anything, but how many kids are in your house?
For me right now, 3.
Yes. See, it's different. See, the mama had 6 kids. Them children wasn't going nowhere.
See,
they was all in the house at the same time.
Yeah, during the summer, that's what we got cracking over here.
That don't count. That don't. I know it be chaos. But she got them all of the time. Right. Them children ain't going nowhere.
No, I definitely agree with you. I wasn't saying it for that. I was saying it because you talking about how many kids his mama had.
No. I was talking about consistently. Like when you go to wipe your ass and the kid is looking at you, then you come out from wiping your ass and the other 5 of them is looking at you. That's a whole okay, that's what I'm talking about. Not no summertime vacation. I got all in the family. No, I'm talking about all of them at once. Okay, 6 plates, including your own. That's 7. If you got a husband, that's 8. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. The math.
I got you.
2 people. That's a lot.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. And she has boys. That's a whole other different animal. Because I got 3 that eat like 8. So
yeah, they're gonna have 2-3 plates for sure.
No. Yeah. Kudos to your mama. God rest her soul, but it wouldn't be me.
Now, I think the lady was absolutely correct, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
As much as people try to downplay it, the happier the mother is in that household, the better behaved and well balanced your children will be. Because if she yelling and screaming all day, then your kids grow up learning to yell and scream all day. So your job as a man, whether you can do it initially or you have to work to get towards it, is to alleviate some of that pressure, man. Whether that means, you know what I mean, creating a financial situation where she can breathe and doesn't have to, go to work and come home and still be mom, or, create a scenario where even if she is a stay-at-home mom, you have to create a scenario to where they can do those extracurricular activities and get their ass out the house. You know, it's a lot that go into it. But, you know, for even from a man's perspective, like you learn your nurturing and like she said, your relationship habits from your mom. Your dad could be cool as hell. You know what I mean? He gonna teach you discipline and structure, but he not gonna teach you how to love people. He's not gonna teach you how to emotionally deal with people. That's something that you get from your mom. And if she's already in a toxic down spiral because of her situation, then 9 times out of 10, that's where your kids headed. They're not gonna be emotionally available to deal with even the basic of situations, because everything requires an emotional response from them, because that's what they're watching their mama go through. So
right,
I totally agree with her. That was a good clip. Thank you, Melvin, for not showing up and speaking.
Right.
My mother and 3's grandmother, when we got together, it was like 15 kids.
Wow.
And all it took was one of them to say something, and we all fell in line. There was no disrespect, and God forbid that one of them raised up to you. By the time they got finished with you, you were calling the police to come and get you.
Well, Greg, I mean, the way it was, look, Greg, the way it was on the plantation, I know the rules was different. You know what I mean? But like, we got laws to govern, you know, the way we got to deal with our children now. So, you know, that plantation punishment system doesn't really work as well.
Y'all seem like y'all was bad.
I was.
No. First off,
they were bad.
This is my mom's cousin, so this is their generation. So this is my grandma and his mom and dad. I wasn't with that generation, so yeah.
We didn't act
he was saved. He was saved at that point. Because I could tell you some stories about his mom.
Hell no. When he said, hell no.
Is that serious?
Yeah,
we were terrified of our parents to a point, because they would tell us to go outside and don't come back in until dark.
So the street light comes on.
Yep. And better not let that street light flash more than once, or you catch
they didn't have street lights. They didn't have them. They were just running.
We had it in our generation.
Yeah.
Oh God.
When Master lights that lantern, when Master lights that lantern, your ass will be back over here in this field.
Hey, you probably about a year younger than I am. What you talking
bullshit? Bullshit. No. Add a zero or something behind that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we might
not one. Maybe one. You know what I'm saying? But not one.
Yeah.
Maybe a 1-1, but not this one. You know what I mean?
Hey, Greg, I didn't think Quest and then became a part of the family or something, man.
Nah, Greg, my dude, man. I didn't mean to mess up the story. I just, you know.
Hey, Richard Gardenhart said fireflies.
He said with the fireflies.
Real old school.
And Melvin says,
"I'm back in Paul Revere's day."
Hey, what are we doing here?
I was about to say, but be for real, did we have fireflies in Kelly?
We need to get back to the house now. We need to find that.
That's not a Kelly thing.
I ain't never seen no fireflies.
I ain't see him till I came down here to the south.
I ain't see him until I came to Texas. Like,
I've
for real.
seen it. Yeah. I think I've only seen them when I went to the South to visit.
If you were anywhere around Compton, around the old fields that they had, yeah, they had fireflies.
That's bullets, man. That ain't no.
Okay, that ain't no firefly.
That's bullets.
Nobody chasing fireflies.
Drive-by.
We dodging them things. Yeah,
No, I know what lightning bugs was, but I ain't never seen them in Cali like that. Like they were prevalent. They prevalent out here in the South. Like you see them for real, for real. Not bullets.
Not bullets. Hey, brother Benny, clip that. Brother Benny, clip that one. That shit was guts.
Don't be trying to catch those. Don't be trying to catch those. You got dodge those.
Yeah,
I have been in California all my life, and I've never seen a firefly.
I've never seen them either. Never.
I have.
Bullets.
He said there was bullets.
Bullets. Them bullets, man. Duck.
Like for
That's
real.
crazy.
Oh my goodness.
I had an uncle that was kind of like, a little slow in LA, and he would always walk to church, and he'd come home, and he lived with his ex-wife. She let him stay with her because he got old. He couldn't have nowhere to live. And he would always talk. His name was Johnny. He'd be clean. He was like, Edna, it was bullets passing by my face. We like, what's going on? Went to a shootout. Never got hit. God was with him.
Okay.
Damn.
So that's what reminded me when he said that. I'm thinking like, oh, here we go with Johnny now. Them is bullets.
But see, Johnny knew they were
He was there with Johnny.
Yeah, right?
Hey, y'all, that's D's shirt. When I'm gonna make D a shirt, them bullets, man. That's gonna be the shirt.
No, you gotta say them bullets duck. That's what you gotta say. Them bullets.
Oh my goodness.
Run, nigga, run.
And the bad part, you said
shit.
Compton. I can see if you said Bakersfield or.
Yeah, but he said Compton. No, those ain't
He said
fireflies, my dear.
I ain't never. First of all, where in the hell is the country fields in Compton?
Oh,
That's how
they
long
got
ago,
some
but that's why
over there off of like
Sure.
Caldwell Avenue and stuff. Like they still got
Caldwell?
the Compton Cowboys off of Caldwell. They got like
I guess I ain't never been that deep then, because baby, I don't know nothing.
You know what's crazy about it, Shannon? It's like right when you come into Compton, like you bust it right on Caldwell and go down. It's not deep in Compton. It's like as soon as you enter and bust it right, that's where it's at. Yeah, you probably done drove past it 100 times.
I probably did it. I ain't never paid attention because I've been all up and through there and never paid attention to no fields. Well, first of all, my ass don't ever want to stay on no fields, no Compton. That's open area. I'm good. Let me get my ass in somebody's house.
Thanks.
Well, see, I grew up in Compton.
Cinder blocks in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
Greg,
Yeah, a whole little fort.
I don't mean to punch down, but the first time I experienced some type of drive-by was over at your house out there.
Yeah, my first. Well, not my first, but
Hey, Greg,
was in
my
Compton.
goofy ass is outside playing around with Lamar and whatever. And Lamar said, "Oh, drive-by." I'm like, "Drive what?" He said, "Get down."
That's an Oceanside kid right there. That's an Ocean drive. What? Where they driving to?
That wasn't
Get
in my
behind
era.
this car. Get behind this car. I'm like, the fuck?
That's
I was a kid. Look, just because you grew up with Toshiba,
but your ass was gonna be in the commercial, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was a
He
kid.
was just outside playing with his car. You gonna get the violin music from last week.
In the whole summer, going on in the background.
He's about to be an
For $1 a day, you can help dumbass little boys like this avoid.
I'm sorry,
after school special.
After school special, boy, you'd have been the poster child. He didn't duck.
It's not that bad if you know what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't. No, for real.
It's really not that bad.
No, it is.
I did a summer program out there when I was doing my chef stuff, and I did the summer program cooking for the youth over there and stuff, man. It's really not that bad. Them kids is cool as hell. The neighborhoods is cool. I did that for a summer. But if you know what you're doing in Compton, man, you can get through there. Just don't be over there doing no extra.
Yeah, no.
If you go on some tourist shit, be a tourist. Don't try to show up being Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do the most. Stay in your lane, and claim civilian and move around. You know what I mean? Anything else outside of that, you're on your own.
Right.
And when they get ass in the house.
You don't know what you've been.
Let me tell you something.
It's funny because when I tell like people abroad, like they have drive-bys and stuff, the rest like, what are y'all talking about? Like that doesn't even make any sense.
Right, because y'all ain't got cars, y'all just got scooters over there. You know, it's hard to do a drive-by on the scooters. You gotta have one hand on the handle to run the gas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's hard to shoot doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hand motions.
They don't have guns.
A lot of hand motions doing this.
They don't use guns.
You messed around and hit that wheel the wrong way, boy. Your ass caught. You didn't get a pothole.
And don't run over no rock either. Your ass is 40 feet.
Hit a pothole, boy. Ain't no drive-by no more. Everybody go to jail.
You all face funnel. That's all that is. All face.
What'd you say, Greg?
I didn't know we had Bernie Mac on the show up in the corner there.
He the original. That's Bernie Mac's son, man.
That's Comedy Jam up in there. He ain't black. He funny too.
I've been doing this a long time, Greg. I'm sorry.
Right.
Been like this, baby, since a youngster.
And you said you ain't old, boy.
I'm not. I'm not old like you. I'm old.
Not you. Not old like you. we just approaching. We new on the scene.
I just got to the base of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? I ain't started climbing yet. I'm at the base of the mountain, baby.
Exactly.
I'm gonna start my journey soon. But I ain't headed that way yet. You know what I mean? I'm down here chilling.
Y'all are funny.
Supplies and shit. You know what I mean?
I will be 61 next month.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't even nowhere close. He said close to my age too.
Not close.
No, sir. Listen. We at that age where we can still grow hair, and being bald is not an option. You know, we can choose. You know what I'm saying? We ain't there yet.
I choose to be bald headed because I don't like.
See, that's what I'm saying. We ain't got to make them choices yet. We ain't there. We ain't there. Don't put us up there with you.
I got to stop.
Father time taught you. You know what I'm saying? And
takes some days when you start crawling out of bed.
Whether it's by choice or
nah, we ain't there yet.
Whether it's by choice or you're doing your thing over there, and you know.
I was about to say, my knees might be a little thick, but I can still get out of bed on ready.
Is that the requirement, Greg? Like when you go bald, you gotta get the beard. Do it like come with it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it come in the starter pack. Like when you
Shut
you hit,
up.
They send you a temporary beard until you get your shit on.
Like whether it's the mother, father side, I guess he's family at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just want to know because you know I'm headed that way. So you know I just want some advice from somebody who.
Hey, Quiz, don't be out here with no Anthony Hamilton either. It don't seem like you can grow a full one out here.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, do they give you a temporary one?
Don't patch your beards in the 2024-25.
Talking about patches. I ain't got the spray
definitely got that's why I don't even try.
I ain't got to spray it on. It's all natural.
You're gonna be over here looking like Life Jennings.
Yep, taco meat.
Yeah, I can't do the struggle beard. You know
Please don't.
It's only right here. It's this side. You know what I'm saying? This side be cool.
We gonna get you. It's okay, Quez. We gonna get you some kaleidoscope drops so you can put it on your beard.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm trying to get some wisdom from the elders. He's thinking this is a joke. I just want to know what the starter pack is.
Hey, my cousin Russell,
I need to do transition correctly.
Beard
you know what I'm
unit.
saying?
Not a beard unit. Never in life. No, third. Never in life. Never in life.
You can't be peeling it off the top of your head, trying to pull it on the side of your face now, bro. This is all natural. This has come from the Bell gene.
Get him, Greg. Let him know.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Man, we didn't stray far away from the topic.
Yes, very far.
Yeah, we didn't get you on the topic.
You said what?
I was about to say something, but I gotta remember where I'm at. I can't say it. Like, but anyway,
I see where you're going. I
know something that'll help, Quest.
I already be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular patron.
It might thicken it up. It might thicken it up.
Yeah, man, I just turn to the side.
Run it on your skin like lotion. It might help. It might help.
Okay, I got you.
I can't.
I just hit it. Well, you turn to the side.
Rub all up in it, you know. It might help.
This might be good. You know what I'm saying? All this right here.
Yeah, see? It'll be right here. You gotta get all up in here.
Okay.
I can't. Oh my God.
My virgin ears.
Listen to
My virgin ears.
Hey, Quaz, when a woman have to hip you up to it, bro, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know it worked way up here though. You know, it usually don't be up here. You know what I'm saying? This the focal region right here. You know what I mean?
See, like when you go to wipe your mouth, you just got to be like, you know,
okay, just hit it.
like aftershave,
You hit it with a. You know what I'm saying? And you finish putting lotion on your body, you just. You know what I mean? Hit one of these.
Yeah.
There you go.
And when you get to getting older and you go on bald, just
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nature's remedy. Nature's remedy. Got it.
Come on, yeah.
Hey, baby,
Oh my God.
Wake your ass up, man. You got some experience.
Adoration like it went all the way over my head. And it flew over like a 747 jet to Dubai. It just went over.
The things people learn from watching this podcast. So you learn something every day. Every Friday we teach you lessons.
Look, 14 years strong. 14 years strong, guys, you know.
Hey, Quinn, that's the girl teaching you. That's your girl teaching you. I ain't got nothing to do. Mine is
don't let us corrupt you
right here, bro.
Don't let us corrupt you, Adoration. You stay pure.
What you say, D?
D, what you say?
Say it again.
She just slid that one in there real smooth.
What she said? I told Adoration, don't worry, it's in the Bible.
It's in there somewhere.
No, it ain't. Where?
Slap on your face, boy.
I swear. Every time I get
the other cheek,
Kevin back, I gotta go fight for it.
That's flipping it over.
I just got my seat back.
But something similar is in the Bible.
When you flip the cheek, boy, you're gonna part the seat for you.
Pardon the seat. Pardon the seat.
Run your people right down through there. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna let the water flow over your enemies. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. You know, pardon the Red Sea. You know, let the people cross the sea.
Red Seas. I don't know about that.
Hey, cuz.
So,
I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't have nothing to do with
that. Wrap this thing up, man. This is done.
I'm sorry, it was my fault. I take it. I'm sorry.
You were going to such a positive direction. It was all nice and somber. Then we rode dirtier than the streets of like downtown LA, man. Like,
my mind stay there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I told y'all I just got my seat back. I gotta go back to my repentance corner and ask God to get my seat back.
You ain't even say nothing. You good. You can blame it all on Shannon. I take it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
He ain't gonna say that. He gonna ask me my asshole.
That's why I said he gonna blame it all on me.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I
he
do.
gonna
I
ask
just
me.
say
He
that.
gonna my
Well,
mama
Jesus,
right
you know how
there, and
Shannon
that's
be.
I
You
was
know what I'm
laughing
saying?
so
You made
hard.
it.
So
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying, God?
You made me. Yeah, you made her.
God, you know what
made
you're
her.
doing. You know what I'm saying? Get her.
Oh
Hey,
God.
I was just trying to help the struggle beards out. That's
That's
all.
what I think.
No, what is
So I'm quiet, man, because Greg, you got them Billy Goat beards and stuff like all y'all. I can't grow ish over here, you know. So
I was trying to help the struggle beards out.
that's why.
Maybe
That's why
it's that 77% that's keeping you from growing that beard.
Right. It's that 33% Caucasian that's messing up your beard growth. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I'll help you out. Third.
If you'd have jumped up to 8.
Get you, D.
Get
you, D.
Oh my gosh.
He needs the yaki.
Hey, you 77%. You can say you got
Hey, that's the 77%
That's
funding.
That waterway.
That's 77%. If he just need a couple of more percent, then he can get the yaki. But right now, he gotta get that.
You about to have that Jesus slick down, boy. It about to be.
He got you covered.
All of y'all
God.
Oh my goodness. I mean, she went
Oh,
and got
God, my
the
Oh, D, that was good. Hey, that's another clip. You hitting them tonight, D.
That's definitely a clip. I already want to make that one. I'm definitely going to run that one up. That's a good one there.
goodness.
He got you, babe.
I had to walk off.
y'all.
She pulled out the artificial. She can stitch it in where it's not happening.
See, that was teamwork.
got you.
I pitch it and you handle it. That was teamwork.
I got you.
Oh, bundle for your ass. What?
Look, he don't even know what to say.
That's what I'm about to do.
He gonna cry in the car, y'all. He gonna cry in the car.
I ain't Mexican Canadian. That's what he about to say. We'll end the podcast.
Hey, little girl. Hey, shout out to my brother. He said finally caught one. Hey, definitely appreciate you for coming through. It's a while. When we were on a nice somber note, we were talking about like some nice others and all this stuff. Just went completely left with these canigas. We had these guys right up here. We had Quez extra Nestle Crunch.
Oh, see, now we're going to
He's
get
jelly.
on
He's just jelly.
We
had vegan Tisha.
He jelly.
Not
he
vegan
mad
Tisha.
Tony matching that percentage. He mad.
Bro,
Tony matching that percentage. So he mad.
He got more black in his skelly than he doing his makeup.
Thank you.
I when they drove by, you know what I'm saying? You gonna shoot straight at me, sir.
He over here trying to look like a Muslim to make up.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hey, next week, tune in next week because Third will have on his bow tie and he'll have his bean pie sampler platter trying to prove that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is his leader and he is a black Muslim from the program. You know what I'm saying?
I can't breathe.
Third is going to be a 5% by Tuesday.
Oh, not a 5%. He gonna be over here talking about brother, sister.
Hey,
one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Anyway. Get a dog bone.
By a celebrity. Hold up. You want to see a celebrity looking like real quick? Hold up. Who this
Yeah,
right
he
here?
gonna cry in the car. How you gonna try to hit that man while he ain't even saw it? Look, Quest, get her. He gonna cry in the car.
I ain't finna do it.
You gonna hit the innocent bystander low blow because we on your ass, y'all. He gonna cry in the car.
I like that though.
And
That's good.
That's good.
Hey,
You
I'm
see
glad
players be like this
I'm
was
glad
last
you
being
brought
the bullet
some pride
Cheerios
in,
run.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
D said, run. Them bullets.
You gonna need more than that for me though, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I heard
right.
You just throw that
I
out
heard
there.
that, Claire.
You're gonna need a little bit more than that. You know what I'm saying? I see why they was trying to cash you in that Biggie biopic pick. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? We just gonna move around. It was all a dream. Face ass. You know what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
He tried, but he
It's
failed.
light work. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it right there, man. We gonna stop. I love my brother. I don't want the people to see black.
I don't like you no more, Kaniga. I like none of y'all Kanigas no more. Father, fuck all
Like,
y'all.
even though you're a part of the low percentage, we love all our brown and all our brown brothers.
I don't know why y'all be shooting for me.
I don't like
man.
none of y'all.
Y'all be wanting to see.
I'm about to go move to Thailand with adoration to that brand new. Like, look at those niggas over here.
Americans.
You bougie ass American economy.
I'm about to have real bougie.
How much is $30 really?
Right. Oh, they're tripping over $30. Yeah, adoration over
That's
here.
15 Bangkok bucks.
Oh, in Thailand, you buy 2.5 acres with $30. Fuck lunch.
What are you talking about?
That was like two Bangkok children and a dog to eat.
Right.
Like, bruh.
Your ass can open up a Nike pack for $50. You know what I'm saying?
Oh gosh, I got a headache.
I can't believe. Hey y'all, this is where
How do we get here? How do we get here?
We have to.
How do we always get here? We always get.
But wait, how your family? Both of y'all got roasted. Y'all related. Y'all related, both of
It's
y'all.
extra bright right there. I just see extra bright light.
That's got both of y'all. Like for real.
These
going through the whole family.
These songs is flashlight. Bye bye.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's all you can do. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do.
Project Simpsons over here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, D, he hating.
Look, he's salty as shit.
What? That's why you ain't gonna have no
You and D, hey, how about you and D line up so we can follow the yellow brick road?
Whatever.
Why? You gotta do something. You can't find nowhere.
In the show. In the
Salty.
show.
We're in honey over here.
Salty.
Boy.
Banana peel. Banana
peel. Over there, boy.
Wow. I still got more percentage than you, sir.
He just mad because he don't know where he fit in. He got y'all percentage, but he dark like he got our percentage. He don't know where he fit.
Do you have room over there?
Hey, y'all stop calling him an imitation black man. Don't call him an imitation. He about an imitation of some crowd meat in a California roll.
Can you do me one good service? Can I get a flight to wherever adoration is? Can you hook that up, please?
I got
you. You ain't gotta know me no more. You know,
invitation.
Hey, Claire, you can just be that smoke signal that we see over here. You know what I'm saying? I just want to just go with adoration in that real brand new. I don't know none of y'all niggas.
Hey, you'll be a nigga over there for real.
No, I'm being adoration.
You be 100% over there.
You don't want to know you over there. Adoration ain't gonna know you.
Your new friend over there. I'm gonna be like 7 feet taller than everybody, but you know.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. This was a fun one. I'm in tears. My side's hurting. This is what we do. Man, it was going in a good direction. Then all of a sudden, I don't know. It was
he gonna cry in
the car.
He trying to come for you, bro.
Trying to get his.
We gonna call him. Your name is no longer Third. We gonna call you California Roll. It's a California Roll. That's what you is. California Roll. Oh, imitation ass nigga.
Hey,
you no longer welcome me here no more.
Bro, kicking everybody off. Hey, look. There you go.
All right,
yeah, right there. There you go. Channel 3. There goes third. Right there. This 77%.
These
Since
news.
we bring it up. Since we got
No longer having to defend my blackness, I'm moving to Thailand.
Okay, literally.
That's it. It's been a great night. I love y'all.
And that was before, yo. I'm in tears, bro.
Oh my
I love y'all. It's been a great night, man.
Hey.
Y'all too much, boy.
Thank you for
Protect
everybody
the
that's
essence.
here.
You know what I'm saying? It's some infiltrators out there. Protect
Hey,
the
hey, go ahead
essence.
and say it. Go ahead and say it, Third. This is Third signing off. Till next time.
My name is Turkey Green, and we will be signing off right about now. Thank you very much.
Look, he ain't even mention no apple
Sir.
juice. That's how you know he ain't black. You know, people should.
No, I'm not putting on lemonade today. Lemon head.
Oh,
All right, man. I love y'all. Hey, thank you for everybody who liked and shared. Thank you to everybody who came through tonight. This is really a fun one. I'm literally in tears, even though I hate all y'all niggas. Adoration, make some room for me. I'll take the couch.
Hey, save him a seat next to you on the Bangkok bus.
Hey, Quest.
What's up?
Bangkok, here I come, baby. Well, this is Third Degree, and I'm signing off. Thank you for dropping your 3 cents with us today. It's been swell.
It just comes so natural. It just flows.